Mm. Do, 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 do. Right, I think it's all okay. Can you hear me? Anybody who's in here? Hello, Amino Fernandez. I am well. How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on here. Uh, hey Abdulovic, Patrick Mealy, first stream of 2024. I know it's been a while. It's been a long while. And I had some free time. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it today. Let's do some streaming and hopefully have a good time. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. It's been a while since I've done this, so a bit rusty. Being waiting years for this live. It does seem like it, doesn't it? Who are you supporting in Asia and Africa Cups? I support Nigeria and Australia. Um, I said, I think I said Egypt and Morocco for Africa and Asia, Japan. Hey, how are you doing, guys? It was raining in Egypt. Surprise, surprise. I know it's been a while. So today, I decided, like the title says, that we're gonna do uh, an Asia Cup run, an all Asia team thing, and all Africa World Cup run. I think that would be good to for the first stream of 2024. Nothing too major, and something that's relatable as well. So yeah, we'll do that today. We don't have to do the actual groups. We can just do whatever, you know what I mean? Just put in a loads of Asian teams and just see how I can get on against some of these teams. For Liquid, do Ethiopia. I'll put Ethiopia in. You just had a power outage. Still happening in 2024. A lot of people telling me that they can't get power most of the time. Like, why is that? Oh, well, obviously, maybe, but yeah, maybe it's just like the place you live in, probably. Yes, please smash the like button if you like the stream. We've got a big one. Um, so yeah, I thought I'd tune in for you for a bit because the Man United Spurs game is in 19 minutes. Oh yeah, that wasn't very good timing by me, I guess. But yeah, I guess I don't mind. You can watch that game. It's all good. It's all good. I know you're a Man U fan, so you think Man United are gonna win, or is it gonna be a Spurs victory? It seems a bit of a hard game to call. Somalia, do a run with Somalia. I could do a run with Somalia. So what I was thinking of is not just doing those teams. I was like thinking loading up the entire World Cup with African teams and then doing the same with Asian teams as well. Hey Jakob, how you doing? You had a power outage since August. What like rolling power outages or something? For me, do Lesotho. Oh, I do love Lesotho on this game. Remember, I did a qualifying series with them. They were very good when I used them. Have you heard that Sven Goran Eriksson has terminal cancer? Yes, I have. It's extremely, extremely sad. Um, he said that his wish was to be part of Liverpool somehow, some way, and there's a Liverpool Legends game coming up soon against I think it's against Bayern Munich. I hope they let him manage that game. Like let him do it. I think that would be a really nice thing for Liverpool to do for him. Is it El Clasico as well? Abdulovic says Barcelona Real Madrid prediction 3-2 to Barcelona. Didn't know that it was El Clasico this weekend. If that's true. By the way, United are playing at the moment. I don't think we'll beat Spurs. That would be a miracle. But I take a draw. But my honest prediction is 2-1 Spurs. Oh, Ajax legends. Sorry. Okay, I thought it was Bayern, but it's Ajax. Um, yeah. So yeah, they should let Sven manage in that game. I think that would be a really nice thing for them to do, considering that he likes Liverpool and stuff. I think that would be a really nice thing. I've been doing a simulation for every European league and do UCL and Europa League and Conference League because it's the last season with the normal format. It is, isn't it? Yeah, they're changing it. Yeah, they're changing it soon. So, yeah, goodbye old format. Hello, new format. Not sure if I still like the new format or not. Not sure. But anyway, let's get into this. So I think we should do Asia first because it's been happening right now. So what I'm gonna do is the great thing about this game is that I can randomize the Asian teams that get into this one. So so we'll do randomized because then there's no fighting in the comments for who should be in this thing. So my first randomized pick. Oh, okay. It just randomized the whole thing. Okay, maybe that won't work. Maybe that won't work. We're gonna have to do it manually. It literally went straight to Uruguay. Like, here you go. Like, that's not Asian game. Okay. So we'll put the big ones in there. We'll put Australia, and might take a while, but it's okay. We'll try and put the participants in there and stuff like that. We'll put the main ones in there, the main Asian teams, and then we can fight about who deserves to be in there, you know. Because I'm only gonna do one run with each, because otherwise I'll be here all day, and I don't fancy being online all day. But it's okay, it's okay. We'll have a good time nonetheless. So let's get the main ones in here first, the big ones in here first, you know. Like the careers and stuff. I think that might be it, right? Oh no, there's Iran. North Korea put in Qatar. Oh yeah, true. Qatar can be the host. They are a bigger team now than they used to be. They are a bigger team, so we gotta have them in there. There we go, that's Qatar. So those are all generally the bigger teams in there. Oh yeah, Japan as well. I forgot about Japan. I always forget about Japan. I always do on this game. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just do all these. There we go. Japan. There we go. That's all the big ones. I open the fixture list. Madrid versus Barcelona, United versus Spurs, Egypt versus Mozambique, Iran versus Palestine, Cape Verde Islands versus Ghana, Paris versus Lens. Nice. That's quite a good lineup of games. The Egypt one, obviously, I think Egypt might win that one. Not just because of Salah, but I just think, you know, yeah. I didn't think Werner would start today for Spurs. That's a bit of a random signing, isn't it? Well, it's not a signing. It's like it's a loan, isn't it? With an option to buy, right? Bit weird, but I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool to see Timo Werner back in there. Vietnam has to go in there because they're a decent team. They played today and it was 4-2 Japan, wasn't it? Against Vietnam. Bahrain have to be in there. They are a decent team on this game and stuff. So everybody's begging me to put Palestine in because of what they're going through. Okay, I guess I could put in there, but I'm not gonna play as them because they're not very good on this game. Let's put them in there. Just sandwich them in. And they're in the real Asia Cup in real life, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay. India have to be in there. India are one of the bigger, not football team, but like biggest country there. You have to put them in there. UAE, yeah, UAE have to kind of go in there, don't they? Because the UAE are in the actual tournament. Uzbekistan has managed to qualify to the World Cup in quite a few saves on mine. Oman too. They're pretty good. Oman on 2014 is really, really overpowered. They always seem to get into the World Cup. Hey, comrade Tan An, how you doing? Philippines, they're not on this game, sadly. They're not on this game. I don't know whether it was a licensing issue or whatever, but yeah, no, Philippines not in there. Remember, even if we put all the actual teams that are actually in the Asia Cup into this one, we're still gonna have a lot more um we're gonna have a lot more spaces. So yeah. North Korea, I think North Korea have to be in here, not because they're not in the actual tournament, but because they're actually one of the biggest teams on this game from Asia. You know, they're like a 3-star team, I believe. Yeah, they are. So they have to go in there. Glad to hear you're good, dude. Tajikistan? You want Tajikistan in there? I could beat you, Tajikistan, if I could pronounce it properly. Where are they? There they are. Always forget about them. Would the glitch happen? Should have done it in 2014. I was thinking that, but you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow the glitch. Maybe we can change it midway through. Maybe we can do a 2014 version, like a simulation, perhaps. We can like simulate it maybe on 2014 after this. It'll only take like 5 minutes to do. So I don't know. Maybe um remember just Asian teams. Just Asian teams. Because it's obviously the theme of today. Nepal? You want me to put Nepal in there? Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Qatar, they're already in there, dude. Thailand, yeah, they have to be in there, don't they? They're actually not a bad nation. Oops, wrong one. Um, Patrick says Malaysia, so I'll put Malaysia in there just to see how they'll do. Are they part of the actual tournament? I'm not sure. Thank you, Draft Sports. Thank you. And this is the first stream. Thank you. Syria? Yeah, Syria have to be in there. It is the first stream. I am planning to stream more. It's just that life in general is just getting in the way at the moment of me doing that, which is really annoying. But at the same time, I will find a consistent day where I can stream. I just need to find that consistent day. Iraq, yeah, 2.5-star team they have to do. Portugal, no, no, just Asian teams. Just Asian teams. Just Asian teams. No other confederation. No other confederation. Remember, this is Asia and you know, Asian and Africa. We're doing Africa after this, so don't worry. Iraq and Iran. I think Iran are already in there. They're just near the top. It's not really in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's in alphabetical order now. Uzbekistan. Yes, yes. You're correct. We should add Uzbekistan in there just because they are a 2.5-star team. Maldives, are they part of the actual tournament? I don't know. I think we should add Indonesia as well, just because, you know, I've been playing with Indonesia through the qualifying series I've been doing on the channel, and yeah, I think we should put them in there. Oman, yeah, 2.5, 2-star team. Sorry, they need to be in there. Who did they say? The Maldives? Maldives. Israel won the 1964 Asian Cup. They did. They did indeed. And then they got like what? Didn't everybody like refuse to play against them or something? Indonesia for the vibes? Yes, for the vibes. For the qualification video vibes. Who else is there? I'm just trying to think, like, who else could be in there? It's all the smaller teams now. These are the kind of teams. I think we should put Lebanon in there because they are part of the actual tournament. Um, okay, so now we got some of the smaller teams. I think Jordan should go in there as well, just because they are also part of it. Mongolia, Vietnam are already part of it, dude. I swear I've already added them. I think, yeah, because they're not part of the list here. So what do you say, Mongolia? Yes, Mongolia. I'm tempted to play as Mongolia. I think. So we got a few more spots, 6 more spots. How did I get my name? Is it from Tobacco? No, it's not. It's just my name, Toby, and then Loco. Q8? Yeah. All right. All right. I'll do Q8. Why not? Let's put them in. They are one of the biggest sides, aren't they? Well, not big, but they're 1.5 star. Laos, Cambodia, Macau, and Hong Kong. Unfortunately, Laos are part of 2014, not 2010. I probably should have done this on 2014. It was a bit of an oversight, but 2010 for me is just a bit more fun. Oh, 1974 they were kicked out. Okay. Put Taiwan in? Yeah, we got to really. If China are there, we have to put them in there as well. Like, that is a given. There we go. All right. Okay. Do Cambodia for Tiny? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Tiny. Do you remember him in my qualifying campaign? He did really well. Very, very well. Singapore, yeah. All right. We're running out of spaces. I'm surprised none of you actually wanted like Afghanistan in there, just for the meme of, Afghanistan being in there. Hong Kong, they're part of the Asia Cup, aren't they? Like this time round. Where are they? There they are. Um, Literally one more spot left. One more. Who are we picking out of the Asian teams to be in there? We got Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Kyrgyzstan, Macau, Myanmar, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Timor-Leste, Turkmenistan, and Yemen. It's not like a great lineup, but yeah, um, I'll just see what the chat says and I'll just pick a random one. I'll just pick a random one. It's been such a long time since I streamed that I'm actually again nervous. Again, I don't know why. Like I know that you guys love the stream, so I don't know why I'm nervous. Randomize it. I wish I could, but when I press the randomize button, it'll like just go all the way around the world. I guess that works. It just landed on Kyrgyzstan. I guess that works. I'll pick Kyrgyzstan because it landed on the actual. I just randomized it and it landed on Kyrgyzstan. There we go. All right. So the way I'm gonna do this, who I'm gonna pick, I do have some idea. I want to be a smaller team. Um, I don't want to be Indonesia because I've already used them in qualifying. My videos. So I want to pick someone that I haven't done for a long time or never have done before. Another power outage, unlucky Hamlet. You want me to pick the lowest rating? The lowest rated team. Alright, so Cambodia are half star with 49, 51, and 50 attack. Oh, Taiwan are pretty awful. I mean, that's like 47s and stuff like that. Um, Hong Kong are actually not a bad team for a half star team. Um, so currently at the moment, Taiwan is the worst team out of the lot. Kyrgyzstan are a fairly decent 1-star team. Enjoy the game, Sean. I hope Man United win. I actually do hope they win because it'll push back Spurs. So, yeah. But then the Liverpool side of me doesn't want them to win. So, yeah. It's a bit of a predicament that I'm in right now. Mongolia is awful as well. So we got Taiwan and Mongolia. They are both contenders for the worst teams in this tournament. Nepal are actually not that bad for a half-star team. They've got 50 attack and everything. So, that's better than Mongolia and Taiwan. Palestine, they're actually pretty good as well, so we can eliminate Palestine from that contention. Singapore are a good team. They're actually nearly 60 rated sort of thing, so no, I won't be using Singapore. Tajikistan, high 50s. Thailand are actually pretty good as well. Obviously, UAE are really good. Vietnam are good, and I won't be using them. So it's either gonna be between Taiwan and Mongolia. Was it Mongolia? Did we say? I can't remember. I think it was Mongolia, wasn't it? Yes, I believe it was. I believe it was. So let's just have a look. 48, 46, and 47. 48, 46, and 47s. 47. Oh, I think that see you later, dude. I think that we should go for Mongolia because all round Mongolian football team is the worst team in this list because all of their stats are 40s. They're all 40s. So yes, let's do it. All right, so we'll let the game randomly draw this. We won't mess around or anything like that. We'll let them randomly draw this just to see what it's like, just to see. So Oman in Group A, and I can actually talk to you guys while this is happening. Um, what is my worst team in the EPL? Mine is Everton. I'd say Everton. Um, uh, well, obviously Man United for me, but that's obviously being a Liverpool fan. Um, yeah, probably those two, I guess. I don't hate any others. I don't really hate any team really. Uh, not this season anyway. Like I've actually been quite happy with the way Liverpool have been performing. I just know though that Man City are going to catch us up and win the league. They probably will. Probably will. Like it's inevitable with Kevin De Bruyne back in that squad. Absolutely. And when Haaland comes back, it's just gonna be another like situation where, you can just tell what it's gonna be like. You can just tell. You can just tell. You know, Liverpool have got a lot of injuries right now, and also a couple of players out on international duty, being Endo and Salah. I hope they come back soon. But at the same time, I kind of want Salah to win AFCON with Egypt. I think that would be really good. I think that would boost his like sort of legacy a little bit. Can you try Turkmenistan? Oh yeah, I can do in the future. So we got some decent groups so far. Japan and China be spicy. Yes, it will. We got UAE entering the mix there as well. Jordan going in with Uzbekistan, Kuwait. Remember, we'll be the last team drawn probably. India, a little bit of a group of death with them. Iraq and South Korea there. That's not good for India. Wish for Group D. That would be okay. I would actually personally like probably maybe Group G. I think I can take Saudi Arabia. I think I could. So we got Tajikistan going into Group A. Group B, Cambodia going in there as well. Please don't put me in Group C. Okay, that had to happen, didn't it? China and Taiwan in the same group. That's hilarious. Malaysia in Group D. Group E, Kyrgyzstan. Group F will have Nepal. Okay, so we've either got Group G or Group H. Mongolia. There we go. I got my wish. I got my wish. I got my wish. I reckon I can take Saudi Arabia. I think I could. Palestine going to Group H with Australia, Thailand, and Hong Kong. Cool. Right, let's get this going then. Let's get this Asia Cup going in the Toboloco universe. I swear I've done this video before, but you know, I like to recycle content. It's like any other YouTuber. I'm supporting all the Arab nations in the AFCON and Asia Cup. That's cool. Vietnam versus North Korea. So we got Saudi Arabia versus Mongolia. It's gonna be a tough game to start with, but like I said, I think that Mongolia could do it. They are the worst team in the group, but they got me as the manager. All right, let's go. Let's finally get started. Let's get started on this. Shall we check out the squad for Mongolia before we start? We have a star player. He's 52 rated. Donorovrin. Donorovrin? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. He is 52 rated. The rest of the squad, not brilliant. I've never heard of any of these players. My Mongolian football is awful. My football knowledge. Okay, so nobody that we really know. That's fine. And just to double check, it is on Legendary. You know, you love it. You know that meme. It's on Legendary. United 1-0. What, Hoyland? Hoyland scored. That's good. That's good. I'm glad in a way because Man United are helping Liverpool really because Spurs are not that far behind us in terms of the title race. People always say like Spurs are out of the title race. They're really not. They're only like what, like maybe 7 or 6 points behind, maybe. It's not that much. NFL playoffs kicked off this weekend with the Texans and the Chiefs advance to the divisional next round. Yeah, my friend is a Dolphins fan, and he was very disappointed with the Dolphins result. You know, you can check your squad in the main menu. Yes, I can. But in a situation like this, when you've got a team like Mongolia, it's probably not that necessary because they're all probably rated like 50s, 40s, and 30s sort of thing. So in a normal World Cup run, when I'm doing it on video, I will either on camera or off camera have a look. But yeah, I don't think it's too necessary in this situation. But yeah, don't follow NFL, but I don't want Kansas to win Super Bowl. Nearly everyone here doesn't want Kansas. I think either the 49ers or the Ravens will win the Super Bowl. Alright, okay, Mongolia versus Saudi Arabia. Here we go. Is this going to be a fun little game for Mongolia? Plus the Bills game will be on Monday. Oh yeah, I saw the snow. It was a crazy amount of snow, wasn't it? I mean, I guess it's normal for America, but yeah, crazy. And yet in England, we had snow the other day, and it was only like that much. Like in Somerset, it was like that much. Over the top, here comes Ganbat. Ganbat, the legend. He can't even keep it on. Hopefully, oh, that was a really bad pass by Saudi Arabia. Go on. Oh, the shot. That was terrible. The finesse shot. Hopefully, like I was about to say, hopefully when I'm done with the stream, I'll be able to highlight it. Because for some reason, when I did my cricket stream about a month ago, I couldn't highlight it because whenever I downloaded it off of YouTube, the quality was so bad. It was so bad. And the thing is as well, I would record at the same time as streaming, but for some reason, when I record at the same time as streaming, the recording of the stream is so bad. Like it'll like be like really poor quality. And it's just like, why? Why is that? But when I record normally, it's like in like HD and everything like that. It's really strange. And Saudi Arabia here, not playing very well. They're just like letting me just do whatever I want, really. So when I find a consistent streaming day, which I believe I'm kind of thinking obviously either Friday or Sundays, I won't be able to do 2 days anymore like I used to because I'm working a lot more. So I'm gonna pick one day, but once I find that day which is like perfect for me, I'll probably stream for longer on that day. So instead of doing like, you know, 3-4 hours like I usually do, I'd probably do like 6 or 7 hours maybe. And we'll do a variety of things, you know. We don't have to play World Cup games. We can play normal FIFA, we can play other different games and stuff like that, like I've talked about in the past. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really want it to be sort of like just fun, I guess. Just something that like people look forward to. Because everybody for the last 2 months was asking me like, "Hey, when are you gonna stream? When are you gonna stream?" My life just got so busy within those 2 months. Remember, we had, well, in November or October, I got offered a new contract at work, which was more hours and better pay as well. And then it was Christmas, so obviously I was spending time with family and stuff, and it was super busy over Christmas. And then this week it was my, oh no 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 no, oh, of course he chests it down and then puts it in there. But then this week it was my dad and my mother's birthday, so I had to, you know, be available for that. So it's been very difficult for me to find time to stream and sometimes upload videos as well. Sometimes I've been going on like a 2 or 3 day drought. So yeah, I do apologize. Come on. Oh, these shots are no good from Mongolia. And my birthday too. Yeah, exactly, Hamlet. My birthday was the 11th of December. So, you know, I just wanted time to chill, really. Nor scores. Yeah, I know. I saw someone open the Nor in the chat. That's a really good meme. This game is full of memes, isn't it? Like, you got that, you got Daddy with the milk as well for Cape Verde Islands. That was a horrendous pass. What am I doing? You know, so many memes on this game. Would you want to go to the USA? Maybe one day. I'm going back abroad soon in March. I'm going back to the Philippines in March. So that'll be fun. What is that goalkeeping? What's this guy doing? Crossed in. It was nowhere near the goal, and he's just like, oh. I mean, he is better than Onana. He is better. So, you know, he actually moved. So, you know, that's something. Oh, come on. We have had a couple of chances, but Mongolia are just really very slow on this. When I actually get round to doing a qualifying run with Mongolia, it's going to be so hard to get them going, I think. I am indeed, Abdulovic. That's a good profile of me. Not too bad though at half time. Only 1-0 down. I did say I think I could you know, challenge Saudi Arabia, and I think I have to an extent, but I just need that goal. And that's gotta be a foul. Yep. Thank you. Go on, foul me in the box. Ah. Very interesting colours there for the fans from Mongolia. Very colourful. I love what the game did with the fans on this game. It's so creative, you know. It's just, we don't see that kind of creativity anymore. That's pretty cool, Hamlet. The World Cup final, you should try and get tickets for it. I mean, it probably costs like a couple of thousand, but I mean, imagine the experience. Crossed in. Ooh, that was dodgy. Let's say we're not going to get past this defense just by running. When you reach 5k, you do a chicken costume. Oh, I didn't actually confirm it. There was something I was going to do for 6k, but the thing that I wanted to get, I haven't found it yet. It's still a secret, and I still want to keep it a secret until I can get it. But yeah, it will be really, really, it'll be really cool once I get my hands on it. Like, trust me, I think it'll be really cool. And if I can master it, then that'll be even better. I hope we get a solid World Cup game for the next tournament in Canada, USA, and Mexico. I hope so too, dude. I mean, I need a new game really to carry on the content, because once I'm finished with 2014, 2010 and stuff like that, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I literally don't know what I'm gonna do, because like, although I do like EAFC, it just doesn't inspire me as much as this game does, you know. I try and do like you know, I've done a career mode on EAFC with Bournemouth, and I got Bournemouth into the top 4, but like I don't feel like playing it now because I've already got Bournemouth into the top 4. I mean, I guess I could try and do a Champions League campaign with them, you know, with Bournemouth and in the league as well, and try and get some players going and stuff like that. But yeah, once I got there and finished the season, I was like, all right, well, I'm done now. Go on, Mongolia. Oh! Off the post. That's so unlucky. Who's going to make it? I heard rumours that FIFA, the organisation, were looking for a developer to make a rival football game to rival EAFC. But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I finally got the 2010 South Africa game. In the game, it feels very slow. It is a little bit, but it's not as slow as modern FIFA's. I still think that 2010 South Africa is like one of the best football games out there. And it was like, it came out like what, 13 years ago? Get it in the box. Ah, I don't think we're going to get anything from this game. Hitting the crossbar was probably the best I'm going to get. Although, oh, no. That should have been a goal. The sort of on the floor finesse shot didn't quite work. Thanks, love. My wife's in here now. Isn't there a football game called UFL? There is, but I haven't, apart from the stuff I've seen on YouTube, I haven't heard anything else about that game. Like, I haven't heard anything. I would play it if it came out, but when is it actually due to come out? You got Salah on your eFootball team? That's pretty good, dude. Like, getting Salah. You should stream on Twitch one day. I did used to, but the problem is, like, migrating my audience over to Twitch is, like, really difficult because, you know, I've already got everybody on YouTube, and then, you know, trying to get everybody to come over to Twitch is, like, really difficult to do that. Crossed in by Saudi Arabia. I think they kind of went for the shot there, but alright. I think I'm the only one from Vietnam who has subscribed to you. I think you might be right, actually. You might be right. I don't think I have any other person from Vietnam subscribe to me. I don't think so anyway. Oh, over the bar. Unless Macwell wants to subscribe to me, then he's more than welcome to do that. Hey, Daniel Gaming. How you doing? Long time no see. I've been away from the streaming game for a while, but I'm back. Oh, we left a massive gap there, and that's the dagger. That's the dagger from Saudi Arabia. Al Shamrani has scored. I went to meet the guy who was attacking, and I shouldn't have done that because it left a massive gap, and it was just too easy. I mean, Mongolia's defence are going to let that kind of goal in, sadly. And that's 2-0. Okay, that's fine. I can put my hands up and say that was my fault, but it is Saudi Arabia, and we did give them a good go. We hit the post, and we had a couple of like sort of weaker shots against them, so I'm not like that sad about it. Can there be a Copa America game mode? I don't know, dude. If is a Copa America this year, because I could do that on this game, but I'd have to put like extra participants in there because obviously this game's 32 and Copa America is it 16 or 24? I can't remember. I know they got some random teams across the world like doing it, haven't they? Like Qatar and Japan and whatnot. Oh, that wasn't a bad hit, but no. Mongolia, too small for Saudi Arabia. I underestimated Saudi Arabia a little bit. I thought I got a little bit overconfident. I thought I could take them. No, sadly not. Try Philippines, Japan, and South Korea. I would do Philippines, but they're not on this game, sadly. They're only on 2014. But I will do a qualifying with them, run with them soon. I will. Despite the result, it looks promising for the final two games. Yeah, it does. I think that the other two opponents, who is it, Lebanon and someone else, I think I can have them. I reckon I could. Because they're about the same rating star-wise as me. It's just that obviously their players are a little bit better. You could put all the South American teams and random teams of my choice for this Copa America. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. Good little video idea. Very good little video idea. So we'll advance this tournament and then we'll check out the group stages and then we'll go into our second match. Richarlison 1-1. Is Yeovil near Liverpool? No, it's not. So Liverpool is more north of the country. Yeovil is southwest of the country. So if you look at like a map of the UK, Liverpool's like up here somewhere. Yeovil is like down here somewhere. Like it's quite far away. Yeovil's just my local team. I heard someone say the other day that you can't support two teams no matter where they are in the Football League. And I was like, well, you can. Just don't support two Premier League teams. Unless, of course, if Yeovil got promoted to the Premier League, then I'll be screwed. But thankfully, that hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. All right, let's check out the group. So Indonesia have played two, and they got 4 points. Tajikistan have got 3 points from 1 win, 2 games. Syria not doing too well, but there still is a chance. And Oman, again, that's a little bit of a surprise because Indonesia and Tajikistan are 1-star teams. Syria is a 2.5-star team. Oman are a 2-star team. It's a bit surprising how they're struggling in that group. Where was I born? I was born around Yeovil. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give away my actual location. I don't want that. Iran are top of Group B. Qatar and Maldives have got some points there. Cambodia might be out of this this Asia Cup that we're doing. See you later, Daniel. Have a good one. You love Liverpool and City. What you should do? What should I do? I don't know, dude. But that wasn't my thing saying that. It was like someone else on TikTok or whatever or Twitter saying that. They were saying like, oh, yeah, it was Twitter, I think. They were saying you can't support two clubs in the football pyramid. It's like, okay, why? But yeah, that group is wide open for the Maldives maybe to do something. Maybe if they can, that would be really cool. Okay, Group C, Japan and UAE are currently in those positions to go through, providing that the game doesn't glitch out, which it probably will because South Africa aren't in here. The good thing about the Africa run that we're going to do after this is that we can put South Africa in Group A to stop the glitch from happening. Chinese Taipei, bottom of the group with 0 points. China have only got 1. That's not great. Not great at the moment, but they are in a quite a tough little group. Group D, Uzbekistan top, Kuwait are in second, Jordan and Malaysia I presume drew against each other, so they've given themselves a half a chance. That's not a bad result for Malaysia. Is Yeovil a good city for tourists? No, it's not. There's nothing in Yeovil. It's yeah, it's not a great town. It's just a normal town, you know? Like it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's just your average town. There's nothing in it, you know. It's just Yeovil are just known for the football club in there, and that's it. If you ask anybody, oh, what's Yeovil known for in Somerset? they'll more than likely tell you it's the football club. More than likely. Maybe some other things as well. I don't know. I don't know, Abdulovic. You have to find out. Thank you, TR fan 2019. Thank you. Hey, Angel Melendez. I recently got a 360 in World Cup 2010 and 2014. That's cool. I love to see people telling me that. I imagine because they watch the videos and go, "Oh, I really love this game. I remember it. Let's go out and buy it." In Group E, Iraq and South Korea have locked down those two places. No chance for India and Kyrgyzstan to do anything in that group. So that's practically over. In Group F, Bahrain, Nepal. How are North Korea doing that bad? Like, how are they doing that bad? They've only got 1 point in the last two games. Vietnam have got a win. Nepal have got a win. Bahrain have got a win. That's really strange. North Korea are usually a very tough nation on this game because I feel that's probably the best version of North Korea on any FIFA game, I think. That's our group. They've already played two games. Singapore beat Lebanon in the first game, and then they lost to Saudi Arabia in the second. And in Group H, we have Australia winning 3-0 over Thailand and Palestine beating Hong Kong 2-0. So currently that's how that group looks like. Let's go into the match against Lebanon and see what we can do. Can you please do a Slovenia qualifiers? It'll make my day. I definitely will soon. A good city where you should go for USA is Denver, Colorado. It's friendly, they love sports, and it barely gets hot. And I like the Rockies as well. I like the Colorado Rockies as well as my baseball team. And I'd love to go and watch the Rockies play baseball in Colorado. Apparently, it's actually one of the better venues for baseball because there's a lot of like chances that you can hit a home run or something. It's like something to do with the altitude or something. I have an idea. I'll be adding your subscribers in my FIFA 13 through Yeovil Town. I was thinking about doing in the future Road to Glory kind of Yeovil Town in either FIFA 19 or FIFA 18. Probably FIFA 19 because that was the last time Yeovil appeared in FIFA, and doing a Road to Glory where I go from League 2 all the way, hopefully, to the Premier League in a career mode. It would take a lot of hours and it would take a lot of willpower to do it, but I think it would be really cool to do that because obviously I love Yeovil and yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it would be a cool little series to do, I think. You went to Denver in 2022, April? Nice. It seems like a nice place to go. So we got Mongolia versus Lebanon in this one. The Lebanese fans are out here in full force. Love to see that. A lot of red in the stadium. I'm hoping that this will be the game that, you know, we win this match. I hope we can. Seems like a winnable game. Did you watch Vietnam match in Asia Cup? Not yet. Not yet. I heard it was a 4-2 loss to Vietnam. Not, you know, not that bad for Vietnam, scoring 2 goals on Japan. But obviously Japan are a little bit good, aren't they? They're a little bit good. Beckenbauer passed away. Yeah, dude, that's really sad. That was really sad. It took me by surprise as well. I was like, what? He's gone? That's another football legend gone, man. That's really sad. Default squad files as the servers are gone for Rob Green is a go signing for season 1. You think so? You think I can get Rob Green in League 2? That might be a good idea. I did think about doing that career mode, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really a career mode kind of person on YouTube. I'm more of like a... Oh, hello. Go on, Gambat. Gambat. Oh, I couldn't... That's a foul. Yes, come on. Penalty. That's going to be a red card, I think, for the Lebanese keeper. It must be. Surely that's a red. He took me out. He took me out. It's got to be a red. Is it? Oh, it's only a yellow. Oh, you got so lucky there. They got super lucky. He took both of us out. Oh, okay. Who is my top finalist of Euro 2024? I'll score this penalty and I'll tell you. Quite a big green bar for legendary difficulty pens. There we go. And that's 1-0 to Mongolia. There we go. We finally scored. Come on. So I reckon England, France, like England-France final, I think. And then I don't know who will come third. I don't really know. Usually I would say Germany, but I don't know about Germany this time round. I reckon the dark horse of the tournament will be Hungary. I think Hungary will be a dark horse in the Euro 2024 tournament. Watch out for Hungary. Yeah, but other than that, I think the winners will be either France or England. And not because I'm English that I say England. I actually think that England have got an extremely good chance of winning the Euros. Am I the only one who cares for the UCL and qualifiers? No, I watch it as well. I do keep tabs on it. I'm really looking forward to the Champions League knockouts and the Europa League stuff as well. Especially for Liverpool in the Europa League. I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, how did you get that pass off? That was really nice. And we got a free kick. Most of the Mexican players on the EAFC are free. I'm going to try and bend this one in. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to try it. Ah, see, I'm not very good at free kicks directly. That's why you see on my videos, I always lay them off. I always lay it off to the man next to me. Happy to keep the ball, take their time. Well cut out. Go on, over the top. Go on, Mongolia. Oh, just too strong. Lebanon there. Good defending. Here comes Atwi. He was very good in my solo video when I did with Lebanon. I did that like 2 years ago. It's really fascinating how fast time flies. I remember doing videos like they were yesterday, and I go back and look at them, and it was like, oh yeah, that was 3 years ago. It's like, what? 3 years ago? Oh, they just snuffed that chance out. Good tackling. How am I doing, Toboloco? I am good. Thank you, Silent Baller. How are you? Underdogs today played well, didn't they? Yes, they did. Vietnam did play well. Very unfortunate that they lost against Japan, really. Didn't Japan score like, I don't know, wasn't it like 2 in very quick succession? Very unfortunate for Vietnam. But, you know, it was bound to happen. I haven't seen the other results. I know that China dropped points against someone. I can't remember who. Yeah. Go on. Go on, Mongolia. Off the post. Mongolia looking alright so far. I think that if we're lucky, we'll get a round of 16 out of this tournament. We could get a round of 16. If we're good enough. Of course, avoiding Australia, Iran and all those teams is the primary target for a deep run with Mongolia. Could be okay as long as we avoid those teams. We are all over Lebanon though, really. Just absolutely destroying them. It was Tajikistan. That's quite bad for China, really, isn't it? Like drawing against Tajikistan. I don't know how good China are these days, but that's quite bad. South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands will win the World Cup. Imagine if they were on this game. That would be really cool. Like, just imagine a World Cup game with every, and I mean every single nation there is in the world. every single nation. That would be just the most perfect thing ever. Even the nations that aren't part of FIFA, you can just like go on and use them if you want to. Completely missed UAE versus Hong Kong first half. Seems like Hong Kong was electric even with low amount of possession. I need to watch the highlights of these games. Because the Asia Cup, most of the matches were happening when I was at work this morning. So it was kind of like I couldn't really watch them. So, but it did seem like the Japan and Vietnam game was a good game, and I can't wait to watch the highlights of that. China have only been good national team 2002, and even in 2002, they got like pretty much like, didn't they get like 0 points and conceded like what was it, 9 or 11 goals, and that's a goal for us, and that's 2-0. Come on, Ganbat, come on, that's great stuff. Look at that. I think it's so easy when you're in that situation, like to turn around and shoot like that with any nation. I find a lot when I play this game that the defender there will not challenge you half the time, and you can just hit it like really quickly. I think that's like kind of an exploit or maybe a flaw in this game, because I play this game too much and I need to go outside and touch grass. You know, I kind of recognize like the way to score and stuff like that. I don't know, but Lebanon nearly just tried to chip my keeper from that range. W Gambat, yeah, he's a legend, absolute legend. I don't know who he is. He's probably real though, because this game has a lot of real players on there. Like a lot of the time, if you look up the players that play for these smaller nations, if you look them up, they did actually exist. And this could be free. It is free. Wow, what a ball that was into the box. And it's Gambat again. Boom. I told you I could beat a side like Lebanon if I was playing like that against Saudi Arabia. That ball there was so good. That was such a nice ball. It just like threaded the needle and then we were able to tap it in. That was so good. India played better against Australia than China did against Tajikistan. I saw that India played Australia. Lost 2-0, didn't they? Not that bad, really. Not that bad. Was it 2-0 or 3-0? I can't remember. Maybe it was 2. I don't know. Should do it for EA Sports FC 26. I wish they could, but EA are just like lazy. They just want Ultimate Team stuff, don't they? And, you know, I don't mind Ultimate Team that much. I hate the fact that you have to spend money on Ultimate Team, but this year, me and my friend have been doing Ultimate Team co-op seasons. Like, I've been using his team, and he's been building, like, a really cool team. And it's actually been not that bad. It's actually been relatively fun. Because he hasn't spent money, he's been doing SBCs, and he's managed to get some really good players and stuff. But I still dislike the whole premise of Ultimate Team in terms of, like, you know, the card packs and stuff. Like, oh, buy card packs and stuff. But that's all EA will do. They won't make a World Cup game or anything like that. They'll just go, yeah, Ultimate Team, that's what people want. It's like, not me. But I guess, you know, they don't care about one person, do they? Will you watch the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup in February? I don't know. I probably won't. I probably forget, to be honest. But if someone reminds me, I'll have a look at the results. This is just insane. Lebanon are just, like, falling apart here. They're having a really awful day defensively. Here comes Atwi. He is a legend for Lebanon. He is one of the better players, and I just gave it away. Gadar. Oh, good save. You don't even care for Ultimate Team? Don't know if Konami have the license for all Asian teams. They have AFC licenses and used to have the whole World Cup qualifiers last time. Last round teams. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I tried to do eFootball, because I really wanted to do like a modern, like what I was planning to do for eFootball, right? I downloaded it and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch the Euro playoffs, but on the game. But then I went on it and eFootball, you can't even do like a kickoff mode on it. You have to play like there's no Master League either for some reason. There's just like, I don't know what it is. It's just like online play where you have to pack players and stuff. I was like, what? Like, why can't I just like play kickoff like I used to be able to? So I'm gonna have to try and find a, a copy of eFootball 2020 or 2021 and do it that way, and then have my old Xbox One, plug it in and do it that way, because this Xbox here is digital only. So yeah, so that's kind of annoying. They don't even have the normal tournament mode. Is that true? That kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know really what's happened with eFootball recently. So the only game I can really do it on, currently anyway, is these games. But they're massively out of date. Like, they're more than 10 years out of date. So people are just like, well, new people to the channel will come over and be like, oh, you can't do this. This isn't realistic. It's like, it's not really supposed to be realistic. It's just like a bit of fun. But you know what people are like. But if EAFC release the Euro mode and have those playoff teams and they do it early, which they probably won't, but you know, I'm just hoping, then I would do it, but sadly I can't. United score, Rashford? Rashford scored? Marcus Rashford. Rip off Mr. Beast. How you doing, dude? 2-1 for United? I think it just came up on my phone just now. UAE beat Hong Kong 3-1. Feel bad for Hong Kong, especially with the Chan goal. I'll have to check it out later, dude. I always like hope that Hong Kong do well in Asia qualifiers for World Cups and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just like Hong Kong. I like the flag of Hong Kong. I like the team and stuff like that. Who do I support? I support Liverpool and Yeovil Town. So we got the 3-0 victory against Lebanon. We actually did so well in that game that we could have been like maybe 6 goals up or something if Lebanon keeper didn't actually save everything apart from the goals we scored, obviously. But, you know, that was not too bad. A penalty as well, you know, very, very good match for Mongolia. It's really helped us now. And the next match we have is Singapore. Hopefully Singapore won't play good and we can actually beat them and go through to the next thing. I heard that EA stopped making World Cup games with 200 teams because they weren't sold very well. Oh, okay. It's sad, really, that they don't do it because there obviously is a very... I know it's not extremely marketable, but at the same time, like, you know, people like you and me kind of want that sort of stuff. You know, I definitely want it. You know, that's at least one person. Egypt is leading Mozambique. Um, who scored? Was it Salah or was it some random guy? Let's go. First time watching you live. Hey, Carlos. How you doing? Nice to see you. It's been a long time since I've been live. So, yeah, apologies if I'm a bit rusty. Does FIFA 14 World Cup work on PS5 if I buy a PS3 disc? I'm not sure how it works with PlayStation, but that I know that Xbox it doesn't work. So I'm gonna say no, But then PlayStation, I know, has backwards compatibility and stuff. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, Liquid doesn't think so either. I don't think it does. Ripoff Mr. Beast says, me on a Toboloco stream for the first time in 3 months. Same here, dude. I haven't streamed for like 2 months. Maybe if FIFA now gives the game license to someone who just makes a new version every 4 years for each World Cup edition, it may do well thanks to its originality. It could. There is potential for that to happen. I'm just seeing at the bottom there that Chinese Taipei smashed China 4-0. They literally just destroyed them 4-0. That is actually insane. I just want to see that. That is ridiculous. Where is it? Where's their group? Like, how are China losing 4-0 against Taiwan? If that's any reason to go after them, then I guess that is. Indonesia 3-3 against Syria. Wow. That's insane, that result. Like, that's a really good game. I wish I could watch those sort of games, you know? Like, this game produces some fine results sometimes. Um, yeah, there's some really cool results here. We'll check out the groups in a second. Um, let's do it now, actually. So, how some of the groups ended. This one was a really big group here. Come down to goal difference. Tajikistan, Tajikistan come top. Indonesia second. Remember, these two are one-star teams. Oman and Syria, they almost did it. It came down to a couple of goals. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is actually a crazy finish in that group. What is more controversial in 2022? USA versus Iran or uh, China versus Taiwan? I don't know, dude. We already had like USA versus Iran, and I think that was just overhyped, like blown out of proportion, sort of thing. I suppose China and Taiwan play each other quite a lot anyway, as well, I imagine. So most of these things, like say for example, like China go up against Taiwan. Most of these things are blown out of proportion. Most of these are blown out of proportion because of the media. The media will be like, "Oh my God, like these two are playing each other, like World War Three." It's like no, because the football team are just not representatives really of the actual country's government, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Well, they technically are, but they're not. They're just normal people like you and me, just with more money. Iran and Qatar go through in Group B. Maldives almost did it. Remember, the glitch could still happen. And if the glitch happens, that'll be super annoying. Yeah. Maldives miss out there, and Cambodia got 0 points. Remember, obviously, the glitch can still happen. In this group, Japan and UAE goes through. Chinese Taipei did get a good victory at the end, but well, it wasn't enough. China, very, very awful campaign in this one. Really, really awful. 1 point, that's not good enough for a 3-star team. China versus Hong Kong is iconic rivalry, and it happens quite frequently. That's cool. I actually love to watch like sort of game like that. Who do you think will advance today? Dallas versus Green Bay and Detroit versus the LA Rams. Um, Dallas will probably win against Green Bay, I think. Remember, my NFL knowledge isn't that great. And I'm going to say the Rams as well, maybe. Group D, Uzbekistan and Kuwait go through. Jordan, Malaysia go home. In Group E, we have South Korea and Iraq going through. I mean, that was already a given. We already know that, so we don't really need to review that one. Bahrain and Vietnam go through. North Korea are the biggest team in that group, and they go out. That is actually really quite a surprising result for that group. Vietnam going through. Bahrain, I would have said North Korea probably should have gone through in that group. They are a powerhouse on this game. The amount of times they smashed me on this game in Asia qualifying is just too much. They've honestly just destroyed me at times. They drew each other in both times in 18 World Cup qualification in 2006. Hong Kong lost 7-0 to China, which was enough to eliminate China. That's quite funny. They still lost and took them with them. That's so funny. That's our group currently. We've still got one more game to play. So yeah, obviously you guys know that. And then in Group H, Australia and Palestine have successfully qualified to the round of 16. Of course, that is glitch providing. If the glitch happens, I can't really do anything about it, I'm afraid. So yeah, let's go. Singapore versus Mongolia. Remember, we still got an Africa Cup to do after this, so I was kind of banking on getting, well, I want to win this, but I reckon I'll probably get eliminated like quite early, so we can do the Africa one in a minute. The infamous match was during the 86 World Cup. That one has a video on the FIFA channel. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. I love the actual FIFA channel because it's got some really good videos on there about like some of the national teams and stuff. Alright, so Mongolia versus Singapore in this one. Okay, right. Let's go. Goes Gambat. We should be alright in this one because we did so well against the other ones. And oh, how are we putting that one wide? I was about to say Lebanon. That's the one, Lebanon. Okay, right. The Knicks have been doing well. I heard the Lakers have not been doing very well. Nah, they're not brilliant at this year. I don't know why. They won that like little mid-season tournament and then just like, yeah, they've kind of been like really inconsistent. It's really annoying because we got like AD and LeBron as well. It's just like, how do we still drop games? Like how? Like the Lakers should be like not elite, but they should be up there, but they're just struggling. They just struggle all the time. And it's just so annoying. But it's good to see the Knicks doing well because, you know, the Knicks for years were absolute garbage and then now they're actually better. So it's really good to see that. I hope the Toronto Raptors will win this year. That would be cool if they actually won another chip. That would be pretty cool. As long as the Clippers don't win anything, then I don't care. As long as the LA Clippers don't win anything, then I don't care. Or I don't even mind Boston winning it as an LA fan, but I just don't like the Clippers. I just don't like them at all. Japan had a bit of a scare against Vietnam. They definitely did. They were 2-1 down at one point. One of my friends at work pointed out to me. I was like, "Oh, come on, Vietnam!" I was hoping Vietnam would win, but sadly, oh, that was a weird save. But yeah, sadly, for Vietnam, Japan got back into it as they should be. To be fair. Singapore are playing reasonably okay for a team bottom of the group. Well, not bottom, but like, I guess they're fighting for something. But come on, we need a little bit of Mongol magic in this. Oh, wide. They should make the Euros a 33-team tournament. More chance for teams to qualify. That would be cool, but then you would get like pretty much all of Europe like qualifying. Well, not all of Europe, but a fair chunk of it. That would be cool, and you would like you said get teams like Kazakhstan and stuff like that in there. You know, Kazakhstan are in the playoffs, aren't they? So they do have a chance. They do have a solid chance. But I can't remember their group. I don't know why the game wanted me to pass there. That was a bit of an odd one. Singapore. Wilkinson. That's out the pitch. You're back, half-time. United are surprisingly 2-1 up. Oh yeah, I saw that Rashford scored, dude. Congratulations. Hopefully it stays like that for you, so then United can get a win. And then that'll help us with our title challenge because Spurs won't be that far behind us. Hopefully we'll beat Bournemouth next weekend. Quite a tough match though. Bournemouth aren't any pushovers. They're not rubbish. Like they've been on a good set of form, and how did that even not go in? I did see where Charleston scored for Spurs, yeah. Quite an unlikely, well, not unlikely, but you know, it's for Charleston. Again, another save. That wasn't the best angle though. That's pretty good for United to be 2-1 up against Spurs. That's a really good ball, boy. Singapore. No. Get in. Oh, good save. This has been a really, really open match. Like, I thought Singapore would be pushovers in this one, but they've actually shown that they can do something. What a save, by the way, by the goalkeeper of Mongolia. Would love Liverpool to get to the title. Oh, that's a good save as well. Yeah, I reckon they'll get momentum because City will get momentum because of KDB, and then Haaland will come back as well. It's not looking good for us Liverpool fans. But if you had said to me at the start of the season, like Liverpool would be pushing for the title, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it. And Carabao Cup semi-final, possibly final as well if we beat Fulham. And hopefully it'll be against Middlesbrough in the final. That would be nice. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying Middlesbrough, you know, are easy team, but it is better than playing against Chelsea, in my opinion. What time is it for me? It is 5:30. 5:30. 5:30. That's okay, Sean. No problem. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here and enjoying. I'm glad everybody's here. I didn't think anybody would turn up. I thought people might have forgotten that, you know, I stream and stuff like that. But I'm actually glad with the turnout here. It's actually really good. Alright, so we are still 0-0. Some of the goalkeeping in this match has been really good. Some of the saves have been excellent. And it's been a very, very open game from both teams. Don't count Middlesbrough out. They could win the cup. That's true, dude. I mean, if they beat Chelsea 1-0, then they could easily, you know, have us in the final if they get there. Or even if Fulham get there, you know. If Fulham get there, then that'll be crazy. I mean, Fulham Middlesbrough final would be pretty cool. Because then you'll get a brand, well, not like a new winner, but you know what I mean. You know, just an unlikely winner. You get a different winner. And that would be cool. Because most people would just think like, oh, Liverpool-Chelsea final and stuff. So, you know, that's okay. I don't mind that. I heard UK women's national team failed to qualify for the Olympics. Really? I did not hear that at all. I didn't actually hear anything about that. Maybe I didn't get enough information about it, or it didn't come up on the news. Maybe they tried to hide it because of the embarrassment or something. That would be crazy, wouldn't it, Kevin? It would be very, very crazy. A Middlesbrough Fulham final would be pretty cool. Even though I doubt the people who run the competition would like that because it's not very marketable. How are we missing this shot? But yeah, I still think that I think Liverpool will get over the line against Fulham, although it is against Fulham in Craven Cottage, which is quite a difficult place to play. Arsenal found that out earlier in the season. Just around about Christmas, wasn't it, that where they lost? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. FA Cup as well. I hope Liverpool draw Bristol Rovers as well and not Norwich. Not for the fact that I'm scared of Norwich. I just think that for Bristol Rovers, I think that would be a really good tie for them. I hope Bristol Rovers can do it. And of course, Bristol are semi-local-ish to me. They're only like 40 miles away from me. So, you know, I probably won't be able to go and see it. But, you know, it's always cool where Liverpool come down to the southwest of the country. Come on. There's been so many chances for both of these sides and they just cannot seem to finish it. In this situation right now, we are going through on goal difference. We got a lot of football this year. Asia Cup, AFCON, Euros, Copa America, even the Olympics. That's a lot of football, dude. I don't know how these footballers are going to keep up with the schedule. And plus, you got the domestic leagues as well. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how much football there is next year. So that means in 2025, there's going to be like no football during the summer. That's going to be a very, very dull summer in 2025. But then 2026, we have the World Cup. So that's cool. Toboloco will never know his subscribers' faces, only Patrick Mealy. That's true. I've only seen Patrick in person. Well, not in person, in a photo. This is an awkward game Singapore are playing right now. I underestimated them heavily here. It's decent little team at the moment. I've used them in the past and I know they're okay, but I thought that with the performance against Lebanon, I thought I'd actually do well against them, but we've struggled a fair bit. You just wait, the glitch will happen in a minute. Oh, good save! Again! The Singapore keeper is clutch. He just a brick wall in that net. Oh, cleared away. That was so good. We still got it. I thought I got fouled on the edge of the box there. Clearly not. Oh, I went for the shot and it just seemed perfect. Singapore are playing so well. Like, you got to take your hat off to them and say, yeah, well done. Because they have done really well. They battled here. They've really battled. But it might... Oh, I didn't see that there was anybody there. It's been years when I gave you the Egyptian food recipe. I haven't actually tried it yet. I haven't actually tried to make it yet. I've been so busy. I've just been eating the same things. Just like pasta, steak, chicken. You know the drill. Oh, that was a hell of a tackle by Singapore. I think it's going to be 0-0, isn't it? Yeah. Fair play. Fair play to them. Fair play. I think Mongolia still go through off that result. But, yeah. They're not that happy about it. The amount of chances they had. And, yeah, we could have scored in that one. But Singapore, brick wall in defence. And, yeah. We should be going through, providing the glitch doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't. That would really suck. When you reach 10k subs, you should do a Toboloco iceberg. I don't know what I put in there. It would just be World Cup stuff all the way through. Crazy coincidence that every time a GTA game has been released, Man United won the Premier League and GTA 6 is coming out in 2025. Well, maybe, dude. Maybe. 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 Alright. Did we go through or is it going to glitch out? It didn't glitch out. That's good. That's very good. Thank you, game. Now we got Australia. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, no. Like one of the biggest teams. Right. Did it actually glitch out? Right. We got some results here. I don't think it did. I think no, it did because Syria. Oh, Syria wasn't supposed to be here. It glitched out. It glitched out. But okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. It glitched out. Syria, you got lucky. Okay, so Tajikistan having a hell of a tournament so far. 1-0 against Qatar, and now they're against the UAE in the next round. Of course, UAE beat Jordan on penalties. South Korea only just squeezed by Nepal 1-0, and Nepal weren't supposed to be here either. They glitched into the tournament as well. Not my fault. It's the game's fault. Saudi Arabia beat the Palestine 3-0. So Palestine's journey is over. Syria and Iran, obviously, Syria went through via the glitch and beat Iran. So that's quite a big result, really, for Syria. Uzbekistan lost on penalties against Japan, and if we do beat Australia, which is a big if, we can either come up against Bahrain or Iraq. That's not bad. So my money on this tournament is either going to be South Korea or Japan, I think, for this first tournament that we're doing. I think, oh my goodness, 2 injuries already? Great. But yeah, no. If you look at the tables, there was a lot of teams that did glitch through. So Australia and Palestine definitely went through, legit. Excuse me. Indonesia glitched out because Syria went in, so it should have been Indonesia. Um, Iran and Qatar went through legit, so that's fine. Japan and UAE went through legit, so that's also fine. Uzbekistan and Kuwait, well, Kuwait was supposed to be in there, but Jordan glitched through, but Jordan got eliminated in the round of 16. South Korea and Iraq went through legit. Bahrain went through legit, but it should have been Vietnam, not Nepal. And I think if it was Vietnam, I think they would have given South Korea a bit more of a game, perhaps. And yeah, that's it. That's the groups. All right. So I think I'm gonna get eliminated in this match, but at least we'll find out who wins this tournament. At least we'll find out who wins it, because it's not gonna be me, is it? I mean, maybe Australia could be a winner as well. I think I said Japan and South Korea. I think that Australia definitely would be a contender as well. And then after this, we'll do our Africa Cup. And obviously it won't glitch out, hopefully, because we'll have South Africa in the group. I'll move South Africa into Group A as well, just to make it yeah. Iran already scored. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Toboloco wants to learn Arabic. That's gonna be super hard. That's gonna be super hard for me. I'm struggling learning Filipino most of the time. When my partner teaches me new words and stuff, I'm just like, goes right over my head. I'm just like, I can barely even speak any language. I learned German when I was in school, but I've forgotten most of it now. So here we go then. A bit of a mismatch. Mongolia versus Australia. Do we have what it takes to beat Australia? Can we drag it to penalties and maybe knock them out? I don't know. With the standard of play that we had in the last game against Singapore, some of those goalkeeping saves, if we do that against Australia, we will be absolutely screwed. Tottenham scored? Who scored? Was it Richarlison again? Sorry, Sean, if you're watching it on TV and we actually told you before. I know that sometimes happens. Oh, I saw the guy there and I thought I could play it to him. No, here we go. Australia have got the ball now. They're like, yep, we're better than you. We are better in every single way. Here we go. Harry Kewell. A good save. Benassor scored. Oh, Bentancur, sorry, not Benasaur. What am I saying? I read that completely wrong. Bentancur scored. Fair enough, 2-2. Sounds like a good game. Sounds like a very, very good game. Man United versus Spurs. Anybody got the Egypt score? Is it still 1-0 in that one? Here comes this dude. Can he score? He has scored for Mongolia on the counter. And Mongolia are 1-0 up against Australia. Boom. That's what we love to see. Look at that. Just a normal standard goal and we scored. See you later, Sean. Enjoy the game. Yeah, I completely fluffed up that pronunciation. I didn't see the T because my TV is slightly in front of the chat. So it's just like, yeah. I feel like that's going to be a meme now. Mongolia 1, Australia 0. Crossed in by Australia. Oh, goalkeeper. This is what I mean when I say the goalkeeper is going to lose this run for us. Because he's not very good. So he's making really dodgy saves. Australia have a corner. It's only 12 minutes in. It's crossed in. Header by Australia off the bar. And it's... Oh, come on. Oh, it's more with the goal. And they were just playing tennis with the crossbar there. Off the bar and then straight in. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's 1-1. Australia have got their goal back. What will happen in this? That was a good pass. Oh, you got lucky with that challenge, dude. You got really lucky. Very, very lucky. Oh, referee, are you trying to assist for Australia? What's going on in this game? This is like one of the like the craziest openings to matches I've ever had. Oh. Okay, right, it goes out for a goal kick, or Mozambique reaching half-time. Oh no, it's a corner. Okay, fair enough. Header. Okay, it's gone wide. Hey Hamlet, what's up? In a way, I want Egypt to do well at AFCON, but at the same time, I want Salah to come back to Liverpool. It's a bit of a catch-22 situation. I mean, I'm not Egyptian, so I don't have any ties with the Egyptian national team. But a lot of Egyptians will probably disagree with me when they say that they want, when I say that I want to, you know, Egypt to get dumped out of the tournament. You can add me on Xbox if you want, dude. You can if you want. It's the same as my YouTube handle. Just don't spam me with messages on Xbox when I'm online. That's all I ask. You can message me obviously on Discord on the servers. They're in the links in the description. If you fancy joining the Discord, we have a Discord for my channel, and I'm also part of an international football server where they talk about international football. It's quite a good server as well. I highly recommend it. Oh, good save. Iranians travel well. Iran versus Palestine. Nice. Full stadium. That's good, dude. Iran obviously have got that national support. Oh, Australia have resorted to slide tackling. Oh, I just couldn't get it to the right man there. Alright. Okay. We gotta focus if we're gonna beat Australia. I mean, they are beatable. We have scored against them, but it's just that Mongolia will tire out. Remember, when you're doing a qualifying run, you're able to build a lot of momentum and form that will help you beat bigger nations. But in a normal standard run, you've only got 3 games to do it. And we've only won one of those games against Lebanon, so we haven't got a lot of form with us. But we're doing all right with the minimal form that we have. It's just that Australia, once they go on the counter attack, like here, it's pretty much unstoppable. Kennedy, and he rolls it in. I knew that was going to happen. And, well, that's 2-1. Your PC may crash if you can't watch the Man United Tottenham game. Man United's run of form is honestly awful at the moment. I didn't really want to say it earlier, but yeah, it's not brilliant, is it? It's not amazing. And what's even worse as well, that yesterday they got rid of Sancho, didn't they? Like on loan to Dortmund, and Sancho got an assist, didn't he? I'm fairly sure he got an assist in that game. And it was just like, that just shows you how bad their recruitment is at the moment. I mean, I'm sure it will improve, but like the fact that they got rid of Sancho was just like quite frankly ridiculous, considering that Anthony has played 21 games or something like that, or 25 games, and he hasn't even recorded a single goal or assist in the Premier League. That's pretty bad. And I know a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, Nunes hasn't done anything. But, like, Nunes has actually got, you know, a few assists and stuff like that. He's not scoring goals, but he's got a few assists. So he's actually doing something. But, like, yeah, I don't know why they just, you know, didn't stick with Sancho and, you know, just get rid of Anthony. I don't really know why they didn't do that. Or just don't even invest in Anthony. You didn't really need a player like that, really. He's not. I don't know. I haven't seen much from him. But yeah, here's a fact: Jadon Sancho could have played for Trinidad and Tobago. That would be really cool. That would be so cool. KDB has legit come back and scored one more goal than Anthony. It's true. It's so true. Like, I'm sure that Anthony was really good in the Dutch league. I'm sure he was all right, you know. I don't know how many goals he got, but a lot of people were like hyping him up in the Dutch league and stuff like that, you know. And I heard a lot of hype about him. And then as soon as he comes to the Prem, has done nothing. I'm sure that will change eventually. I'm sure it will click. You know, I don't want to like make fun of him and then he goes on to score the winner in this game, because then that would be really like annoying. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It just seems weird to get rid of Sancho. United going to regret letting go of Sancho. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think they're going to regret it. It seems like a really bad look for the club. It seems like a really bad look for the club. And here comes Australia. That's free. That's free. It's done. It's done. It's Kennedy. It's Kennedy. Every time he scores, I think of the WWE wrestler, Mr. Kennedy. You know, his intro. He goes, Mr. Kennedy. It may as well just happen every time he scores on this game. I hope Slovenia qualify for the World Cup. That would be really cool. I mean, 2010, they did it. They're pretty good on this game. I'm playing Ultimate Team, and Haaland was standing next to Modric. Modric is a midget compared to Haaland. And I bet you as well, on a corner, Modric will out-jump Haaland. It happens all the time on FIFA. All the time. It's just that it just happens all the time. All the time. Smaller players will out-jump big beasts like Haaland. And it's just like, how does this even work? So we've pretty much lost this match, but we did give it a really good go. And there is still kind of room for a goal or two. There's still like 30 minutes to play. Poor Mongolia. Yeah, I know. Modric is a beast. Yeah, I love Modric, dude. I rate him. He's really good. He's for me, he's exceptional. Yeah, the Mr. Kennedy thing. You know it. You know it. Mongolia, like Bill Nye the Science Guy. In what context? I don't really know. I'm English. We don't really have him over here. All I know Bill Nye the Science Guy for is the intro. Oh, oh, it's 4-0, and it's Tim Cahill. He has scored. That's 4-1, not 4-0. Sorry. Yeah. Well, he just scores from that angle, and this was gonna happen with a goalkeeper like this. Brian Jimenez says, "I hope the Euro DLC will be like the FIFA 12 one. I hope it will be, but with more stadiums and more teams." When I think Kennedy, I think of the former US president. Yeah, that too. So we're basically out in this one. Coming up against Australia was not the kind of situation I had in mind. But you know what it is. You know what it is. This game loves to do this kind of stuff. Australia were going to be... I don't know what the positioning on the goalkeeper was on that one. But at least it means we can start the Africa run as well. And obviously in the Africa one, we'll do a smaller nation in Africa as well. I don't want to do a big one because if I do a big nation in Africa, I'll definitely win the tournament 100%. Yeah, I'm a little bit too good at this game, really, to be honest with you. Bigger nations, I'll more than likely win tournaments with bigger nations. It's the smaller nations that I like to play as because it gives me a bit more of a challenge. Go on. Oh, that's a good tackle. We could get it. Oh, you couldn't let me have that one? Okay, fair enough. It's 4-1 still. Could have been 4-2, but we hit the post. Okay, that's going to be a foul. I recommend playing Chad because lol. I think so. I'll put some of the teams that are in the actual AFCON, and then I'll mix it up a little bit. So, yeah. That's a good ball. Oh, Schwartz has got it. Thunder is happening here, and it's raining. It's really cold in England right now. It's really cold. Like, a bit frosty. No rain, just frost. I can't actually, like, select my player there. And I just gave it straight back to him. Australia are looking for number 5. They got it. Poor defensive play. And Tim Cahill again. I'm getting destroyed on stream by Australia. That's not good defending. The goalkeeping now was not very good either. He just let it roll in. And that is 5-1. It's so weird that two populated countries like China and India are bad at football. It doesn't really make that much sense, but I guess for like India, at least they're like good at cricket. Oh, that was close. Yeah, India, if they cared for it as much as like football, no, cricket, sorry, they would be a good nation. They would be a very good nation in World Cup. Oh, I tried to anticipate what he was doing, and that's a penalty. Damn. Oh no, this is not good. What are they going to do? I bet this is going to be a red card. It's only a yellow, that's fine. I tried to anticipate the shot, and yeah, well, that obviously worked, didn't it? Okay, come on. Harry Kuehl with a chance. Oh, you. Oh, 6-1. 6-1. Hey, Theo Vlog. V-Dog, sorry. I'm doing well, dude. And hey, Seth Fernandez. How are you doing? You're watching me getting blown away by Australia. You're watching me getting absolutely trounced by Australia. 6-1. Oh, come on, Australia. Let me have another one. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that China lost to Vietnam there. Oh, that was close. I'm getting absolutely destroyed in this one. Absolutely destroyed. I don't think Australia have beaten me this heavily before. It's something to I don't know, be proud of, I guess, for Australia here. If you're Australian, I bet you're loving this. Me getting decimated by the Australian national team. And there we go. Finally, that is over. And we lose 6 goals to 1. Wow. Wow. I mean, Mongolia are the smallest team in this whole tournament, next to Tajikistan, who have gone to the next round. So that's cool. We get to find out who wins the tournament and everything. So, and then we can do the Africa version of this. And yeah, that would be cool. And the not so populated countries like Croatia and Uruguay are good. Croatia, a good football nation. Like they've had some really good squads over the years, and Uruguay as well. Remember, Uruguay won a World Cup. I think they won it twice, haven't they? So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, North Star, definitely. I like that. I like that a lot. I rate that. That's good banter. That's good banter. That's good. I like that. That's funny. Let's see who wins the tournament then. I mean, after that, I think Australia could be the ones that do it. Possibly. Right, let's simulate our Asian tournament and see what happens. Hey, Panini King. Thanks to soccer, I learned geography and history. Nice. Hey, there we go. It was Japan who won 2-0 over Saudi Arabia. So, my prediction kind of was right. And Iraq won the third place playoff, I believe. Let me just see. Let me just wait until it comes up. I'm fairly sure they won it. Yeah, against the UAE. That's quite different. So we know the quarterfinal results, but no, sorry, round of 16 results. We know those results, but the quarterfinals, UAE beat Tajikistan 2-0 to end their miracle run. And then South Korea got beaten by Saudi Arabia 3-2. We got Japan squeezing by Syria 2-1. Iraq beat Australia 2-0. That's really good. That's a good result for Iraq. Then obviously Saudi Arabia squeezed by UAE 1-0, and Japan beat Iraq 2-0, and then that's your final 2-0 to Japan. Let me just have a look at the statistics and stuff, the awards. I like to have a look and see. So this is your all-star team for the Asia Cup. This is your all-star team. So we've got Korea Republic goalkeeper Schwarzer, Japanese goalkeeper, a lot of Japanese and Iraqis and stuff like that, Australians. Any Tajikistan players here? No, there isn't. It's all dominated by Saudi Arabia, Japan, Australia, and South Korea. Cool. Cool. Hang on, we didn't actually see Golden Ball, Tim Cahill, and then Akubo, like people pointed out in the chat, got the Golden Boot. Awesome. So that's your Asia one done, and that took about 2 hours. So I'm fairly sure the Africa one will take about 2 hours. With the Africa one, I want to be like a smaller team, like a small team, because, you know, if I get eliminated, it'll be like kind of realistic in a way. Um, so yeah, if I'd be a big team like Senegal, I'll go on and win the whole thing. And not that I don't want to win it, but I want to give myself a bit of a challenge. So yeah. All right. Cool. African teams then. African teams. So we got to put the big teams in there, like Algeria. Who else? Obviously, Burkina Faso are quite a big team in Africa, aren't they? Cameroon. This is going to be really easy. Um, I'll put Congo DR in there as well. I've got to put them in there. Ivory Coast. That's going to be a giant to come up against in Africa. Who else? Egypt. Definitely Egypt. I've already done Canada, I believe. Have I done them on 2010? I don't know if I have. Oh, I might. No, actually, I don't think I have. So, yeah, I'll do them in the future, but not now. I've got lots of gameplays to do, lots and lots of gameplays. So yeah, Gabon, we'll put them in there. They're like 2.5-star team. Angola as well because they qualified for 2006, so we'll put them in there. We'll chuck them in there, chuck them into the pile. Ghana definitely. Um, Guinea, yeah, Guinea need to be in there. See you later, comrade. Have a good one. Smallest teams currently in the AFCON: Tanzania, Mauritania, and Namibia. Okay, that is good to know. I might want to be Mauritania. I might be Mauritania because they are on this game. They are actually on this game. The only FIFA game they actually appear in, by the way, as well. So yeah, we'll put Mali in there. Mali are a pretty decent nation on this. I will put Nigeria in there when I get round to them. Morocco, yeah. We're just putting the bigger teams in here first, and then we can just filter out all the smaller teams, if you know what I mean. Nigeria, Madagascar. I'll put them in a minute. I just gotta put some more big nations in there. Senegal. I'm fairly sure I've done this video idea before, but yeah, we're doing it again just because. South Africa, they have to be in here. They absolutely have to be in here because otherwise, you know, Zambia as well. They've actually won the tournament in 2012 or 2013. Togo, they're a 3-star team. Adebayor in this game, gotta be done. I think that is all the big nations in there. Malawi are 2.5 stars. That's quite big. Libya are a pretty good nation on this game. Like, I think we should whack them in there. And Malawi as well, actually. We should put them in there because they're like a 2.5-star team, so that'll be quite a challenge to beat them. Who we've still got lots of nations to put in there, like lots and lots and lots. I think the Gambia 2.5-star team, yeah, let's put them in there. Let's do it. My Xbox just made a really funny noise then. I thought it was actually going to crash. It was fun to be in the stream. Thanks, dude. I'll see you soon. Oh, 2011. Sorry, 2011. Seychelles. I'm just finding some of the other bigger nations. I guess we could put Mozambique in there because they're in the actual tournament. Benin, they're in a 2.5-star team. I can't believe I just overlooked them. So you want Comoros? You want Comoros in there? I probably won't be Comoros, but I'll put them in there just for lols. Tunisia. Why am I not putting Tunisia in there? They're literally like one of the other biggest teams. Where am I going? I'm literally getting confused. Confused. I am tempted to be Mauritania. I am going to put them in there. Put Congo in there as well because, you know, the other Congo's in there, so why not, right? Equatorial Guinea. I'll put in Ethiopia for Liquid as well if he's still here. I'll put in Ethiopia in there for Liquid. Botswana. Yeah, I think Botswana need to go in there. Cape Verde Islands, they're actually in the tournament, so I'll put them in there. How many spaces? 2 more spaces. 2 more. 2 more, man. 2 more. Let's have a look. I think the biggest team left, Uganda, Tanzania probably need to go in there as well because they're part of the actual AFCON. And then we'll put some random team in there. Kenya, Liberia. I'm seeing Kenya or Liberia. Gabon are already in there. Chad. Oh yeah, we did say Chad, didn't we, at the start of the thing? What about? Actually, no. Let's put in Zimbabwe because Zimbabwe have oh, what's his name? Benjani. They have Benjani. Let's put him in there. There we go. You got the Africa Cup of Nations, Toboloco version. All right, cool. So, who am I going to be? Let's find the worst team in this whole thing. Obviously, Comoros would be one of them. I did say that I was going to be, I think I was going to be Mauritania, and I think I might be Mauritania, because they're not on any FIFA game apart from this one. So I'm going to be Mauritania, and that is the way the cookie crumbles. I'm going to be Mauritania because they're not on any other game apart from this one. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so we need to make sure that South Africa go for Group A. So I will be moving South Africa into Group A to prevent the glitch from happening. So what I'll do is I'll probably just swap Egypt for South Africa, wherever South Africa go in this group. I would have done Cape Verde Islands, but I probably would have like won the whole thing with Cape Verde because they're really good on this. They're like a 2.5-star team, aren't they? So I would have just blown everybody away. And plus we did Cape Verde Islands for my one of my stream highlights. I just haven't done it yet. Zambia going to Group A alongside Egypt. This is a bit slow, so we'll have to speed it up. Burkina Faso in Group B. Algeria will have Morocco. That's a little bit of a tough group at the moment. Togo in with Gabon. And Ivory Coast will have Benin. Okay, that's cool. Who will Nigeria have? Tunisia. These groups are not looking amazing so far. Ghana will have Guinea. And Mozambique will go in with Cameroon. Okay, cool. I'm guessing South Africa in pot 3. Yes. There's so many decent teams in Africa. So many decent teams. Like, most of these teams are over 3 stars that are coming out right now. It's pretty crazy. So what we'll have to do is we'll swap South Africa with Congo. That's what we'll do. We'll have to put Congo in there because they're in the same pot and everything. So yeah. Cape Verde Islands in Group E. Tanzania went in Group D. Senegal going to Group F. I'm not liking the look of Group F. I'm really not. Congo go into Group G. Angola go into Group H. The moment of truth for Mauritania now coming out right now. Gambia go into Group A. Okay, that's a nice little group. Group A. Group B, Botswana. Cool. Ethiopia going to Group C. Unlucky Liquid. Unlucky. Libya go into Group D. I reckon we'll go into Group E. I think so. Oh, Equatorial Guinea. Thank you so much. Oh, no. That means Group F. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness. These groups aren't really that great. I mean, we're going to go into Group H with Cameroon, Mozambique, and Angola. Not amazing, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Okay, that's your World Cup. Remember, we're going to swap South Africa with Congo. So yeah. Ghana has Guinea in their group right now. Let's actually scratch that. That's your FIFA career mode. That would have been insane if the game actually did the draw to the actual thing. But yeah. So what we need to do is swap South Africa with Congo because they're in the same pot, and then put South Africa as the host in that one. So it prevents the glitch. Well, I hope so anyway. Alright, okay. Alright. We're ready for Mauritania. Little run with them. I reckon it's going to be a group stage finish. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll be okay. You're dead? Well, you don't know that, dude. You might be able to get some surprise victories in this World Cup. We're in the last group, so some of the matches would have already been played right now. So we'll wait and do the first game before we do anything else. Our first match is going to be against Angola. Not an easy team to play against. How did I find out about the glitch? Um, it just kept happening all the time. I think no, actually, how I found out about the glitch was I did a video with El Salvador, and this was way back in 2019, right? And I I got through the group and it glitched out, and I was like, what? And that's how the glitch happened for me. So yeah, that's how I found out about the glitch. And ever since then, it's been okay. Sometimes the glitch happens and sometimes it doesn't. It happens more on stream than it does, in a video. Crazy thing about Mauritania, I never heard of it, and when I did, it's such a big country. It is quite big, isn't it? It's a very big country. It's one of those nations that you don't really like sort of think about really, because you know they're not that good at football. Um, you know, they're just sort of there, aren't they, really? They're just sort of there. No offense to any Mauritanians if you are watching. But, they're just there, aren't they? They're not like, super special, especially in Africa. But, this match is going to be hard. Angola, this was just after, well, obviously just after they qualified for 2006. I used to Mauritania used to think was sorry. I used to think that Mauritania was a city in Mauritius. There's a guy called Loco on the team as well for Angola. I was thinking about doing a captain your country with him one day. I think that would be a really cool idea because obviously, my channel, Toboloco, Loco. Get it? Alright, let's start this thing off. I'm not looking forward to this with Mauritania. I think that we're going to get blown away. But again, if we can get out the group stage, I think that would be very special with Mauritania. Not with shots like that, I'm not. Gilberto. Here comes Didi. On the ball. It's crossed in. Please header it. No, not the person, not the actual person who was actually going to score. Not you. My defender, I wanted you to header it. And that's 1-0. Thanks, game. Thanks. Literally just heads it in. Just like that. Just like that. And that is 1-0 to Angola. 1-0. This team, this Mauritania team, I'm going to struggle like mad. I mean, I thought Mongolia were bad. You haven't seen anything until Mauritania step on the field. Do a run with Dugano from Burkina Faso. Maybe. I mean, I'd like to use him. Oh, that's so close. I mean, I'll use him in my normal run anyway. Stream's lagging. Sorry, dude. I don't know if that's my problem or maybe yours. I'm not sure. Stream says it's fine on the screen. Come on. Oh, my goodness. This defense is not good. But Angola's shooting is even worse. How are they putting that one wide? He was top goal scorer. Is there any 2012 Euro videos coming out soon? I like them a bit more than the World Cup ones. Really? That's cool. Yeah, I'll be doing more. I'll be doing more of that game very soon. I think the last one I did was the Faroe Islands. That game, that Euro 2012 game is really hard. Like, super difficult. Oh, no, I did Estonia the other day, didn't I? Sorry. But yeah, that game is super hard. Because it's just like, I don't know. On the harder difficulties, it's really difficult to get past the AI when it's like super defensive all the time. It's kind of like Euro 2008. Euro 2008 is a hard game on the higher difficulties. Like, it's super difficult to actually like defend and score goals. I didn't mean to do that, Gilberto. I did not mean to do that. Here's a fact: Rafael Leao could have played for Angola. That would have been cool. He should have done that. But then he wouldn't probably wouldn't have been the player he is today. So yeah, you could make that argument. Oh, that again! Angola are coming so close with these chances. Mauritania are at the mercy of Angola right now. The control for Mauritania is horrible as well. I can't actually do the quick turning that I like to do. It just feels so slow. Even Mongolia had like some form of control when I was playing with them. Oh, here comes Minuccio. I know how much of a beast he is on this game. He's actually like insane, Minuccio. He's just, oh my goodness, what was that? I rolled it out to the defender and it came off his heels and it went straight in. Oh my god. That was disaster. No. Oh my goodness, that was the worst play I've ever seen. Look at this. I pass it to number 3 and number 13 gets in the way. Talk about unlucky number for me. Number 13 screws me over, and that is 2-0 to Angola. Mauritania, very, very stinky side so far. Very, very stinky. The only way we can possibly sort of do anything in this group is to get a goal, and very quickly as well. Oh my god, dude, what are you standing around for? Minuccio. He still got it, headed away by Mauritania. I mean, I did say I like a challenge, but this is just like beyond the realms of challenge. I think it's just like almost impossible. Oh, good tackle. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. Thank you. Can you do Canada? Yeah, I will. I will, dude. You've already asked me like twice already. I will in the future, but like I said, I've got so many requests to do. So yeah, it'll happen, but not right now. I've got so many requests. Like, so many people ask me to do different nations and stuff like that. You know, and people always change their minds as well. They always say like, oh, can you do this one? And then the next day they'll be like, oh, I want this one instead. It's like, what? Like, you literally just said yesterday you wanted this one, and now you're changing your mind. It's really, I don't know. People just don't have, like, you know, I don't think people have a lot of patience, really. I think TikTok's to blame for it, to be honest. It's kind of fried our brains. How much do I get paid monthly on YouTube? Not very much. Not very much. Like, maybe, I don't know. It varies on how well the videos perform, and the videos don't do particularly brilliant for, well, they do good for a small channel, but like, I don't know, I think it's like maybe 50 to 100 every month, around that region, I'd say. Not very much, but it's enough to justify, you know, doing it, if you know what I mean. It's enough to justify it in a way, because, you know, it's not that much work. The recording part is a lot of work, but the editing isn't. Like, the editing doesn't take that long at all, really. Only takes like a couple of hours to sort of edit it. I'd say a full series of, well, a video, sorry. It only takes like a couple of hours, give or take. So that's not too bad. Over the top, here comes Eli, or Ely. And again, he just gets dispossessed. I thought he was going to be good in this one, but Because I know Eli is quite a big, strong player, but hasn't quite helped. Hasn't quite helped. Could be Israel. Would be fun using an Asian team in the Euros. I definitely will get round to him eventually. Eventually I will. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's free. There's no way, like, Mauritania can defend against some of these sides. Manucho is a little bit of a beast. We all know that. And that is 3-0. Not going well, this Africa run, I have to say. Mauritania are not good. They are not good. What if England qualified for Euro 2008? That could be a good video idea. That's a good one. That's a legit good idea. Like, straight there. That's a good idea. Oh, I thought I put that one in. But no, it just goes past the post. Yellow card for Angola. Yeah, Angola are just way better than Mauritania. Way better. Way better. You should have seen the other game. I got destroyed by Australia in the Asia one as well. Earlier on. I mean, we were Mongolia, but... you know, still got destroyed. Oh, come on, Angola, really? You don't have to do that. Just let me have one, please. Just let me have one. Good tackle. Come on. Let's see what Mauritania can do in attacking. I haven't actually, like, played around with that yet. Oh. Just shrugged off the ball. What if New Zealand 2014 World Cup? What if USA qualified for 2018? Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You know, that could be a good video idea. Remember though, like, USA is legit and England is legit as well, because England almost qualified for 2008 if it weren't for Croatia ruining everything. But yeah, remember, just do nations that came extremely close. So like Ireland in 2010, stuff like that. Oh, that goalkeeping. Goalkeeping is not good. Yeah, so yeah, USA 2018, Ireland 2010. What if for Ethiopia in 2014? Did they come close? I didn't know they did. Crossed in. Header. Oh, please get rid of it, Mauritania. I need this dude to run forward, but he's actually not going forward. Even in attack, he's like, nah, I'm just going to stand still. It's like, stop being so lazy, dude. We came close to the final round in 2014. Oh, unlucky, Liquid. Unlucky. Yeah, maybe we could do that. We could do that one. Oh, what? That was weird by the Angolan keeper. Spilt it. Uruguay in 2006. Yeah, I'll try and shoot from outside the box. It's just that Mauritania don't really have high shooting stats either, so it's kind of like, yeah, I need to. Let's try it. See, he just caught it. They're not good. They're like one of the worst teams in Africa, pretty much, especially with the teams that we've got. They just like keep swarming me. Angola are pretty decent though on this. I can't actually wait to use Angola in an actual qualifying run, because I reckon they'll do really well. I haven't done a lot of African teams really. I recorded Gabon the other day, and that was fun. That was a really fun run, that was. Without spoiling it, it was really fun. So that will come out soon. think Nigeria beat them in the final round of qualifying. Oh, that's unlucky to come up against Nigeria in the final round of qualifying. Not fun. Just like Mauritania here, not fun. And we lose 3-0 in the first match. That's not great, but you know, Angola are just better. Yeah, they are better than me. 100%. I'm not denying that at all. I know that Angola are good on this game. They're good on 2014. They're good on 2010. And they're good in 2006 as well. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, really. Mauritania, although they played horribly in that match, like you say, only 3 goals, that's not bad. One of them was a mistake. I mean, that is just super unlucky for it to bounce off the heels of the Mauritanian player and come back to, you know, a player of Angola. It's just unfortunate. Nigeria tied today. Who did they play? Who did Nigeria play? Was it anybody like decent? Oh, we got Cameroon next. We got to deal with Eto. We got to deal with Eto. You have a feeling Angola might win the whole thing? Maybe. Let's check out the group stages because some of these nations have probably played 2 games. It still amazes me how most top African teams failed to make it in 2006. Would be most of UEFA's top countries failing to make it. They drew with Equatorial Guinea. Ooh. Well, will I have to wish my Rams good luck in the NFL and wish me luck also on my Angola run in 2006. You're in the round of 16. Nice, dude. I wish you good luck for both of them. So let's have a look at what's happening in this Africa tournament. So South Africa and Zambia are currently in those positions. Egypt not doing well. Gambia doing okay for what they are. But yeah, that's a tough little group, really. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, South Africa are pretty good on this game, so you know they are obviously going to be one of the better teams. But I'm surprised about Egypt here. Would have thought they'd done a little bit better. Group B, Mali. Of course, Mali are a very good team on this game. Very underrated, extremely underrated on this game. Malawi are second, Burkina Faso are third, and Botswana are dead last. In Group C, Algeria and Morocco are sharing the 2 top spots with the same amount of points. Congo DR could still get through with a good win against either of them. Ethiopia are out. Unlucky. Sorry, Liquid. Yesterday, Guinea-Bissau lost against Gabon. That's pretty good that Guinea-Bissau are in the tournament. I didn't think that Guinea-Bissau are actually that brilliant, but it's still pretty cool that they're in there. Hey Joker, how are you doing? I hope Mali make it to 2026. They've come so close many times recently. Yeah, 2022 they came extremely close. Like they were like literally like one they were like literally like 1 game away, right? Or even 1 goal away, because it was only like 1-0, wasn't it? To Tunisia? Was it Tunisia? I'm fairly sure it's Tunisia that knocked them out. Togo are top of Group D. Libya are second, which is pretty good. Tanzania doing really well as well with a win. Gabon not doing that great. Remember, Gabon have Aubameyang, Cousin up top as well. You know, they got a really good squad on this game. You know, when I used Gabon, when I recorded it, they were really fun. In Group E, Ivory Coast, as expected, top of that group. Equatorial Guinea are second. Benin are also joint second. Cape Verde Islands, unfortunately, no milk for daddy. No milk here for daddy. Mozambique is 2-1 up against Egypt. Really? Wow. Is that a shock? Like, is that like a shock or something? I don't know how good Mozambique are. Like, my African ball knowledge, just like my normal ball knowledge, is terrible. Burkina Faso in 2014 would be a good one. Gabon in 2010. Definitely some good video ideas here, guys. Thank you so much for giving me these ideas. I will do them eventually. Remember, I'm a one-man team, so it might take a while, but yeah. Nigeria are top of Group F. Tunisia are second. Senegal are joint second. Zimbabwe have an outside chance with that 1 point. It will come down to the final game, and yeah, that'll be really exciting, that one. Uh, yeah, very exciting. Group G, Guinea are top of that one with 6 points. They've already gone through. Ghana have got 3. There is an outside chance for Comoros or Congo, depending on who wins that game. I reckon it will be Congo, probably. They'll give Ghana a run for their money. And in Group H, that's how it's looking like so far. We will probably end up. How did Mozambique beat Cameroon? What? Like, Cameroon dropped that against Mozambique? Okay, maybe there is a chance for Mauritania in this game. Somalia is no longer the worst team in Africa. It's Mauritius now. Have they got better, Somalia? Or I don't know. I can't imagine like Somalia being too brilliant, even if they are not the worst anymore. This is going to be an absolute riot for Cameroon. An absolute riot, guys. Like, they're just going to pound me in this match. Like, you're going to watch like a 7-0 on display. Just come up on my... Just come up on my phone that Man United and Spurs drew 2-2. So that's really ideal for Liverpool, really. Because obviously Man United don't win. And then Spurs didn't win either. So they both drop points. I don't know if that's a good result for Spurs. I think that's more of a result for Man United in current form. I think that's a better result for United. But yeah, cool. I argue Eritrea is the worst team. They're currently unranked right now. Really. Hi Toboloco, I'm back now for the entire stream and the game has ended. It was 2-2 between Man United and Spurs. I'm glad it was at least a draw and not a loss, so I'll take a point. There we go. That was a decent point. Like I was saying earlier, Sean, that Spurs will be more unhappy with the point because obviously, you know, where they are in the table and everything like that. You know, Man United's recent form hasn't been brilliant either. So Man United will be very happy with that point against Spurs. So yeah, well done. Well done. And that helps, that still helps out us as well with the, you know, the title race. I think Ten Hag might make it to the season's end, but then could be sacked depending on how well they do in the FA Cup. If Man United get dumped out in the FA Cup, that would be like, that would be really awful for Man United because I'm fairly sure there's a chance they could play a National League team. I think it's like is it Maidstone or something like that? I'm fairly sure there's another team there because I think it's like a replay. But yeah, yeah, you know, getting dumped out the FA Cup by like a National League side would be terrible if you know, that happened. I'm fairly sure it's like, I think it's either like Maidstone or Maid something. I don't know. I can't remember the team. They're definitely a National League side though. And then there was another team as well, but I think they were like a Football League side or something. Maybe a Championship side or something. Mauritania, you have to win this match to stay in this tournament. I mean, maybe the glitch will happen and we'll get like a round of 16 or something. You never know. Just because South Africa are in there has been a few times where it's happened even when South Africa are in Group A. So, yeah, if that happened, then that would be pretty funny. They keep fouling me on the edge of the box. Every time I go for like a finesse shot or something, they're like, yeah, foul. and they'll get away with it as well. It's just like, come on, Cameroon, really? NB Army. Tackle him. That's good tackling from Mauritania there. Come on. Langley. I need this dude to start running forward. Like, I know we're in neutral at the moment, but I need him to start running forward. It's their only chance to win a trophy. It actually is, to be fair. Oh my goodness. What is going on there? Well, stop messing around with the defense. Imana crossed in. Oh, I thought for a second that could have been the first goal of the game. This has got to be, right? Oh, how are you tackling me there? I mean, obviously he's stronger, but I thought I was away. I actually legit thought I was home and dry on that play. I probably should have shot, to be fair. Eto, I can't catch him up. It's 1-0. Oh my goodness. I just got punished for going for on goal, pretty much. I should have shot. I should have actually shot. 2010 FIFA World Cup is really realistic. The referee is blind at some points and then gives them questionable free kicks. That's true. It does happen quite a lot. It does happen quite a lot. I'd say the most realistic World Cup game for me is 2014 in terms of like how it plays and stuff. Like, you know, it's really hard to actually get small teams to win on that game. Like super difficult on the higher difficulties. Whether on this game, like you can actually get like good wins with smaller teams, but on 2014 it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't really happen. Yeah, Mauritania are really slow, dude, and their passing is awful. I mean, it wasn't like the Mongolia game where we were actually able to get a little bit of form behind us. And I suppose like African nations, by star rating, are better than most Asian teams. Like a lot of Asian teams are like rated 1 stars, whereas like most of these African teams you've got in this tournament right now are rated like 2, 3, 4 stars sort of thing. Definitely a lot more quality in this World Cup than we did with the Asia Cup. Although, you know, when we come up against Australia, we got absolutely destroyed. But we were able to beat Lebanon like 3-0 with Mongolia. Like that doesn't really happen, really, does it? Like it wouldn't happen in real life. Lebanon would probably like beat them. Straight away, straight away. He's just like, no, you ain't having any of that. I think there's like just no chance for Mauritania really to go for on goal here at the moment. Salah assisted in the AFCON match. What is it? Is it still 2-1 to Mozambique? I need to scroll up the chat a little bit. I haven't actually seen some people's messages. Let me just have a look. Sorry, I know it's a bit of an awkward angle. Well, actually, let me grab the little thing. I don't know. I didn't miss anything. That's good. That's good. Imagine if Salah joins the stream. That would be insane. That would be insane. Just Salah, like, hey, how you doing, Toboloco? I'll be freaking out. Wasn't there this one match where Cameroon player elbowed? Yeah, that was 2014 World Cup. That's when Croatia like, I think they were winning against Cameroon at that point, weren't they, or something? And they just went like that. I think it was like, wasn't it Mandzukic that got elbowed in the back? Like, he's like my favorite player, so yeah. And was it Song that did it? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember, but yeah. Elbow right in the back. Bit weird, isn't it? Just to like elbow someone in the back like that. definite red card, 100%. That group for Cameroon in the 2014 World Cup, it was quite a hard group. You got Brazil, Croatia, Mexico, and then obviously Cameroon. Quite a tough group.
That's a really good save.
Oh my god. I mean, it's only 1-0. That's really respectable. I just can't get forward. I can't get in the position I want to get in as well for like a long shot or something. It's really annoying. I can't like shoot from mega distance with this team because it'll just go wide. Milan and Roma on soon. Nice. It's going to be dinner time after I finish this World Cup with Africa teams. Even 442s made a song about it. I love how they're still going. That is class. I do enjoy 442 tunes. I do enjoy it. It's like Cameroon are just getting away with murder here. They just keep hacking me out. When I get round to Mauritania, this is going to be one like difficult qualifying run. If they're playing like this against you know, other African nations. I mean, of course, Angola and Cameroon aren't really the best nations to play. I could have had a smaller nation. There goes the light. Oh, I tried to cross it in, but Cameroon just too good. Hold on. Second. There we go.
Bluetooth mode.
Just turn off the sound. Sometimes my lamp picks up like random music from around the street. It's really weird. Because it's got Bluetooth, it'll like do it. And I don't know how to turn the Bluetooth off either. So it just randomly picks up music from like houses around me. It's really weird. Egypt still losing. I mean, I don't want to like sound like I don't want Egypt to win AFCON, but the earlier Salah can come back, the better. I mean, I know that just sounds really like in my, you know, selfish. I know that sounds really selfish, but the earlier he can come back, the better. You know, I've accepted that Endo won't come back for a while because he's Japanese, and you know, Japan are probably the best team in Asia right now. So yeah. Have that, Cameroon! Have that! It's 1-1! Come on! Come on! Yes! Come on! Kamara has scored for Mauritania! And that's 1-1. That was such a good ball right through the middle. And then we're able to lay it off and just tap it in. Come on. Come on. That was good. That was a nicely worked goal. Can we steal this from Cameroon? Remember, Cameroon lost against Mozambique in this game as well. So that's going to be a really big blow if Cameroon lose this match as well. Or draw this match, sorry. But if we can get him to lose, then that'll be even better. Somehow he evaded me there. That was a good ball. Oh, no. As soon as we scored, Song... We were literally just saying about Song, and he comes up and he just scores. Oh no, that ball was crazy, and no defender next to him at all. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is absolutely devastating for Mauritania. Although, really, you couldn't give me that? This guy's like massively out of stamina. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I should have probably made some substitutes, even though That probably... Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, I can't grab any player. Eto. He scores. That's it. It's game over. Mauritania just... they're not good enough. They're not good enough, guys. They're not good enough. Even me, I can't get Mauritania to do anything. The defense was just gone, and Eto slides it in for 3-1. Damn it, man. Damn you, Cameroon. That's it. Game over. Game over. Yeah, Song just elbowed me back into my place. He was just like, nope, see you later. And then Eto just downed me. Damn. Damn, I thought we had him. That took such a... Like, we scored to make it 1-1. And then we conceded 2 goals within the space of 5 minutes. Because... Mauritania, when we come round to do a qualifying run with Mauritania, that is going to be one of the hardest runs I've ever done, I reckon. If they're playing like that consistently, I think that is going to be one of the hardest runs, I think, that I've ever done on the channel. Definitely. Definitely. But at least we scored, and that's a good thing, you know. Very nice to score against Mauritania. Alex Song is banned from Mauritania after this. Yeah, it was good while it lasted. Yeah, a whole 2 minutes. We're out of this World Cup, but we do have a consolation match to play against Mozambique. And you know what? That's actually kind of perfect as well, that timing, because we are approaching the 3-hour mark, and obviously I have my dinner soon as well. So yeah. That's fine. You know, it's not been bad for a return stream. And we still got one more game. But let's have a look at the whole tournament and stuff. So South Africa and Egypt go through in Group A. Burkina Faso and Malawi go through. How did Mali bottle that? Mali were top of the group. Mali bottled that hard. They bottled that so hard. That's crazy. Like, how did Malawi and Burkina Faso come away with that? That's crazy. Why were the Saudi national team given Rolls Royces after the 2-1 win against Argentina? I guess it was just like the occasion. Like, it was like historic sort of thing. They definitely deserved it. Beating the world champions 2-1. You think they went on and won the World Cup. What if Onana played for AFCON in Cameroon? Then Cameroon will probably go out like super early. In Group C, we have Algeria and Morocco finishing the job, and yeah, well, expected, to be honest. Very, very expected. Libya and Togo go through in Group D with 6 points each. Gabon and Tanzania going home. In Group E, Ivory Coast collect all the points, and they didn't even concede a single goal. Benin go through in second place. Equatorial Guinea only with 3 points. He was good at Inter, but not Man United. Yeah, Inter, he was pretty good. In that Champions League final, he was pretty decent. He made some good saves. Senegal go through in Group F. Nigeria go through in that one as well. Tunisia missing out by goal difference. Zimbabwe ending up with 2 points in that group. Nah, it's been okay. Okay campaign for Zimbabwe. That was a group of death. That was definitely a group of death. Like, you know, you got Senegal, Nigeria, and Tunisia in there. You're not gonna get out of that one, are you? In Group G, that hasn't finished yet, so okay, we'll have to review that later. And in our group, Mozambique are currently top of that one. How? How are Mozambique still doing it? How are they doing it? I don't understand. They're channeling what they're doing against Egypt right now. Yeah, but we're out anyway. Hopefully Cameroon can get knocked out. That would be so funny for what they did to us. But we got Mozambique, who are currently top of the table. And this will be the final match of this stream. And then we'll review the tournament and stuff. And then, yeah, then I'll go and have my dinner. Um, not a bad little stream for my return. I haven't streamed for about almost 2 months, but I'm glad that a lot of you came out to watch it. I thought it was a good idea as well doing Asia and African World Cups. I thought it was a very good idea. Obviously, when we get closer to the Euros, we'll do the Euro content and stuff. Yeah, Libya's old flag is just literally like the most uninspiring thing ever. You want to talk about laziness? You're looking at it. Hey Bowser, how you doing? You joined a little late, dude, but I'm glad you're here anyway. Um, hey, oh, see you later, Patrick. See you later, dude. Mozambique versus Mauritania. How are we gonna do in this one? How many goals will we concede against Mozambique? I think it's not going to be a fun match, considering that we are still bottom of the table. We got a goal against Cameroon. That was the high point of the run. But ever since then, we just keep conceding goals like it's fashionable, you know? Can Mauritania get a win here? I hope so. But, I mean, Mozambique are on our star level, but that doesn't mean anything, really, because Mauritania are just not very good. Come on, tackle him, headed away, and it's cleared. The best result we can hope for in this match is a draw. I think a draw would be okay. That's a really good ball. This dude didn't want to do it. Oh, how are you missing that? Iran are beating Palestine 4-1. To be expected, isn't it? Iran are like a giant in the Asia region. Palestine, sadly, not that much. Crossed in. Oh, you make the most interesting runs. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. They might beat Egypt, Mozambique. Yeah, they might. Like I said, I kind of hope they do, so then Salah can come back. I really want it. Like, I know there's probably like a lot of like Egyptians probably like getting so angry over that result. Like, I always see it sometimes on Facebook. Like, I'll see like Nigeria will like lose a match, and then like Nigerians get so angry when they lose. It's like, it's so funny. They're like, oh, we're like the best team in Africa. Like, how are we losing against like Cape Verde Islands? It's just like it can happen, dude. Like, chill out. Go on. Oh, you want Japan to win the Asia Cup and Morocco African champions? I think that's how it's gonna go. I think that's what I predicted. I believe. Yeah, you still use Facebook? I do. I do. Remember, I'm an old man, so Facebook is like my forte. You know. I just post minion memes and stuff like that. That's what I do on Facebook. Or close there from Mozambique. Like, I love to see others making obscure teams and national teams run in a competition. I love it as well, dude. That's kind of why I do it. I just love playing as like small teams or whatever and making my own stories on the World Cup game. I think it's really cool. Like, even here, when we're making like some sort of story with the Africa and Asia Cups, it's really cool. Both Mozambique's goals were 3 minutes apart. What are Egypt doing, dude? Like, conceding 2 goals in 3 minutes. I mean, I don't know how good Egypt's defence are, but I imagine they're better than Mozambique's. Ghanaians do the same thing when Ghana dropped games too. Remember Comoros? Yes. Do you remember Comoros back in that tournament? They were so good. Like, with they scored like a random long shot, didn't they? Or that free kick. Yeah, it was a free kick, wasn't it? Was it against Ghana they scored that free kick, or was it against someone else? I can't remember, but they scored a free kick and it was like one of the best free kicks in the tournament, pretty much. It was crazy. There's an AK-47 on the Mozambique flag. Hey, that's pretty cool. I can see it in the corner, actually. Yeah, it's just a little gun. Little AK-47 there, Mozambique. Getting a little bit, you know, showing everybody that they're not to be messed around with. It's like, well, you know, everybody else has nukes, so, you know. You know, I don't think an AK-47 is that threatening. You know, imagine if like a country just put like a nuclear bomb on their flag. Just to like show people they're not to be messed with. You know, that would be so random. I reckon North Korea will do that one day. They'll just put a nuclear bomb on their flag just to tell people they have nukes. Oh my god. Hey, there we go. That's going to be a foul. Oh, it's a straight red. I can't believe that. I thought that was a legit tackle. And it wasn't really last man because these two players were with him. That wasn't last man. Not in my opinion. EA definitely has the money to pay for it, but they're too lazy. Oh yeah, definitely. They are definitely super lazy, EA. Oh, these long shots are killing me. But it's half time and it's still 0-0. That's respectable. Still very respectable. Mozambique are top of the table, so, you know, you got to respect that. But they are they are down to 10 men now, so Cameroon are beating Angola. What could that hold for the group? I think Angola might go out on this result, possibly. I wish they added the Asia Cup and Africa Cup nations in SC24. I wish too, dude, but like we said, lazy. Lazy EA. They'll do it for Ultimate Team, probably. Well, like they're doing that for the Euros, aren't they? I mean, I know we're getting DLC, but like all they care about really, like realistically, is just getting cards out for Ultimate Team, like special Euro cards and stuff. I'm sure there'll be a special Euro card for the winner of AFCON and Asia as well. I'm sure there will be. Eusebio would have played for Mozambique if Portugal didn't hold the colonies until late 70s. Eusebio for Mozambique would have been insane. Would have been insane. But yeah, like you said, you know, if they didn't still hold the colonies, definitely would have been Mozambique. That would have been good to see. Eusebio at Mozambique. Need a 1-0 win. I really would love that, but I don't know. Mauritania they're just not that brilliant. They're gonna take if we want to make Mauritania good, we're gonna have to do a whole qualifying run with them in the future, and we're gonna have to go against minnows to build them up. To build them up to be a decent nation, because they're just not that brilliant. Oh, ref, yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Penalty, that might be another red card. It might be. Mozambique throwing this chance away, and the referee has pulled out another red card for Mozambique. This is horrendous for Mozambique. If we beat them, then, you know, Cameroon could sneak back into the top two. Okay, Tigedi. However you say his name. Oh, I mistimed that a little bit. Oh, I saved it. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, Egypt equalise. Salah penalty. Of course it is. Pala, as people like to say. Oh, Po Pala. Po Pala. He scores. The only reason why Salah scores a lot of pens is because he's the penalty taker. That's why. I just know the Euros DLC is going to be the same thing as the World Cup in 2022. Yeah, you're probably right. Mauritania is 105th in FIFA rankings. That seems a little bit seems quite high for a nation like Mauritania. Am I underestimating how like good they are, or are they actually really bad? Because I remember they played in that random Arab Cup that happened. Quite a like when was the Arab Cup? Was it 2019 or was it 2020? I can't remember. But um, yeah, they got stuffed in uh, that cup, and I seem to remember them losing like 6-0 in one of the games. So yeah, that was great dribbling. No, if only the real goalkeeper could be like that in this game. At least we're getting all the stadiums this time. The World Cup mode only had 2. Well, that's something. That's something. That is improvement from EA. And yeah. I imagine though the only reason why we're getting all the stadiums is because they're already in the game. Because isn't it Germany that's getting hosting the tournament? And Bundesliga is fully licensed in EA FC. The Arab Cup was in 2021. Cameroon are 3-0 up against Angola. They're just like owning them now. There's so much space here. Oh, that touch was horrible. Absolutely terrible from Mauritania. Oh my goodness. Like, they're down to 9 men and we can't break them down. This is how bad Mauritania are. And me as well. I have a part to play in this. Oh my god, what's going on with the touches? The touches are terrible. They got beat by Zaire 7-3 over 2 legs. The stadiums are already in the game except Allianz Arena. Yeah. Yeah, because don't Pez own the license to that or something? That's still not a good result for Egypt. 2-2 against Mozambique. Still not a great result. Come on, give me this goal. Oh, how is he doing that? He's just thrown me off the ball. Like, get out. Like, oh, this team is just like suffering. This team is absolutely just suffering here. Oh my goodness. Mauritania, man. They are just one of the worst teams in the game. I actually have more fun playing with San Marino than I do with Mauritania. And that's not a joke either. Like, that's true. Like, I've had more fun playing with San Marino in the past than I have with Mauritania. At least San Marino can actually do stuff on this game. But Mauritania just seems so useless. Like, their touches are so heavy and everything. We gotta push. You are got to be kidding me. Oh no. Oh, Mauritania. Oh my goodness. They are the worst team I've ever used. They are literally the worst team ever. Like, okay, we got a draw against Mozambique, but Mozambique were down to 9 men. 9 men. You know what I'm gonna do to close out this stream is something that Hamlet likes me to do. I'm gonna do Mauritania versus Classic 11. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it live on stream. I want to see if I can hold my own against Classic 11. I'm gonna do it for the final match of the stream. I'm gonna do it because Mauritania are absolutely awful in this game. I couldn't even score. Imagine them against Classic 11. Like, I'll get cooked. I would actually get cooked. Like, it would just be absolutely horrific. Whew, that was something else, that run. That was something else. But at least we get to find out who wins the tournament. Oh, Mozambique and Cameroon go through. Wow. Okay. Right. Let's find out who wins AFCON in Toboloco's universe. 2-2 full time. Mozambique, Egypt. Nice. Not a good result for Egypt, really, is it? My money on this tournament right now is Ivory Coast. I think Ivory Coast will win it. Yeah, yeah, did it. They beat Libya in the final. How did Libya get there? Nigeria won the third place playoff, but Libya got to the final? At least I was right with my prediction, but look, Libya? Okay, let's have a look. Let's just have a look at the group stages first. So obviously we know about South Africa and Egypt, Burkina Faso and Malawi. Yeah, we know about these teams, but what about Group G ended like that, so Guinea and Ghana. I'm not sure if the glitch happened. Um, but yeah, you know, it doesn't matter at this point anyway. And Cameroon and Mozambique. Okay, so looking at the quarterfinals and round of 16, we have some big results here. So South Africa beat Malawi 1-0, and then you got Algeria beating Gabon 3-2. Cameroon, no, sorry, Ivory Coast beat Tunisia on penalties. Ghana beat Mozambique 4-0. And then Algeria beat South Africa 2-0. Ivory Coast then beat Ghana on pens. Burkina Faso beat Egypt 2-1. Libya beat Morocco 2-0. That's really good. That's a great result for Libya. Um, Nigeria beat Benin 2-0. Cameroon lost on penalties against Guinea. Then Guinea lost on penalties to Nigeria. Libya beat Burkina Faso. And then Libya beat Nigeria on penalties. It was 2-2 on normal time. And they beat them in penalties. And then that's what happened in the final. That was a hell of a run by Libya. Libya are actually, you know what, like, for some reason, Libya on this game are actually quite a high rated side for what they are. I think they're like a 3-star team. They didn't do that bad. Really good run by Libya, but there's your champions, Ivory Coast. I mean, Ivory Coast are the best team in this game, as in from Africa. Um, yeah, so because obviously Ivory Coast had a golden generation um, in this game and in 2014 as well. You know, they have some great players, so I'm not surprised that they won that match. Let's have a look at the awards quickly. So it's pretty much dominated by Algeria, Ivory Coast, and Nigeria. Nobody else really. No. South Africa there, Madis. Um, yeah, just literally the standard team. Golden Ball, Kalu got Golden Ball, and Kalu got the Golden Boot. So yeah, that's a trio of trophies for Kalu. So yeah, all right. To finish off the stream, we're gonna do Mauritania versus Classic 11. This is gonna be absolutely horrendous. It's gonna be one of the worst things I've ever done, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's cool. It's cool. Classic 11 there. I still can't believe I can't unlock Adidas on Ultimate 11. Just won't let me do it. I I think they were banned from the World Cup, South Africa. There was a time. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that was the actual reason. Maybe it was because of like the what do you call it in South Africa? Was it like apartheid or something? Right? That was a thing that happened. So yeah, no, not good. Not good. Um I think refs added time so Egypt can equalize. You know that. Do you remember that time when do you remember that time when the in the Mali game the referee blew the whistle like 2 minutes before it was supposed to end, and then he did it again? Like, that is crazy to me. Like, how African football is so corrupt like that. It's like insanely corrupt. All right, so it's on legendary. And then we need to change it to World Cup final, of course. We'll do it during the day because we can see what we're doing properly. And then, yeah, let's go. Let's go then, guys. Mauritania versus Classic 11. I am basically dead at this point. But okay. Okay. How many goals can we concede against Mauritania? We did this the other day with Anguilla, and Anguilla actually did really well against them. So let's see if Mauritania can beat Classic 11 in a World Cup final. Mauritania being one of the worst teams I've ever used. They got to be. Just the touches, the Mozambique were down to 9 men. 9 men. Hey Sir Fluffy, yes I'm streaming. Yeah, you came at the wrong time though, dude, because this is the last thing we're doing. But yeah, at least you get to see it. At least you get to see this this total embarrassment that's gonna happen right now. Yeah, sadly, dude. Sorry, I gotta eat my dinner. You know, I'm super hungry. I mean, I ate a lot for lunch. I ate quite a lot for lunch, but I'm getting hungry again. Here we go then. Here we go. Come on. The key to beating Classic 11 is to be good and push your way through like this. Where was this pushing when, you know? Yeah, Franz Beckenbauer at the back. Yeah, rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace. Hopefully he scores in this game. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I wish you could add Classic 11 to an actual tournament on this game. That would be so cool. Butcher Gano is already through. You already know what's going to happen. Oh my goodness. It's just like 7 minutes in, Butcher Gano just goes right the way through. And yeah, just smashes it in. He took a while, but yeah, okay. 1-0. So, cool. Cool. Yeah, thanks Mauritania. Thank you. Oh, nice deflection. Go on. Oh my goodness. No, Mauritania. They had the chance to equalise. And they still couldn't put it away. Oh my god, that was absolute garbage. Here comes Roger Miller now for the Classic 11. Fouled Butchigino there, got away with it. And he tried to foul me there, I just saw that. Oh, come on. It's the same with Soccer Age, you can't add them to tournaments either. It sucks that you can't. It really sucks that you can't do that. Like, how cool would it be to do a run with Classic 11? That would be so awesome. Please defend it. Please defend. Just got chopped down there. And okay, that was button delay. Still 1-0, which is okay, that's acceptable. Yeah, Mauritania are literally playing against two teams right now, themselves and Classic 11. I mean, it's just so difficult. Look at the passing compared to me. At least I shrugged off Butchigano there. Miller on the ball. Roger Miller. Crossed in. Oh, okay, that was a bit dodgy. Two 2-0 to Real Madrid in the 12th minute. Wow. Barcelona in the mud. How crazy was the World Cup earlier? The Asia one was pretty good. The Africa one, yeah, it was crazy in the sense that Mauritania were bad. So yeah, it was good. Two good runs though. Like I was quite pleased with them. I'm sure that a few people enjoyed it as well. Both the runs. I thought it would be a good idea considering both tournaments are on right now. Get it? Oh. Classic 11 can just do what they want. They just literally just do anything. Like, how did that not be a foul? Here comes Roger Miller. I can't tackle him, man. He's just going to go through and score, isn't he? Iran winning 4-1. Do you think Salah should be in the team of the year? He should, considering what he's consistent, isn't he? That's the thing. Like, I don't get how he's not in team of the year. You know, top of the league and everything. He's consistent. Why not, right? I love an Arabic or Spanish speaking World Cup. We could do that one day on stream. Some people have said, like, you know, stuff like that. Vinny Jr. in the 7th and 10th minute. 3 minutes of each other. Barcelona in the mud right now. In the mud. I still kind of want Girona to win the league, but I think that's a little bit unrealistic. That was a decent attempt at a ball, but no. For me, the team of the year attackers should be Mbappe, Haaland and Kane. You're probably right, actually. I forget how good Kane is doing in the Bundesliga. That's going to be offside, isn't it? Yeah, it is offside. At least we scored an offside goal. You should become an IRL manager. I wish I could, dude. But you actually have to go to college to become a football manager. I'm not actually joking. Like, you actually have to have like some sort of like sort of not like training, but like you have to actually go and study for it. You need like special like sort of sporting qualifications. I mean, I know a couple of people walk into lower league manager jobs through like, you know, just experience and stuff like that, you know, but most of the time I think you need like some sort of qualification or something, right? So Classic 11 are 1-0 up already on Mauritania. Mauritania hadn't done that bad. They've hit the post and they probably should have been like 1-1, maybe, if you made the case. No, you don't wish for Girona to win, and if they qualify and City also qualify, UEFA rules, it's not allowed for two teams to have the same sponsor in the same competition. Yeah, that's true. It would probably screw over Girona. Yeah, that's true, actually. But, like, Girona winning the league would be pretty cool, in a way. Mourinho didn't need college. College needed him. That sounds like a Zlatan quote or something, but yeah. Hey, when are you going to stream again? I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping this upcoming Friday. I'm hoping this upcoming Friday. I don't know what we're going to... Oh my goodness, that was close. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe some more World Cup stuff or something, but yeah, I'm hoping this upcoming Friday, maybe. Would love to see a World Cup run with a normal team. A normal team. What do you define as normal, Alex? Like England? England? France? I'm guessing that's what you mean by normal team. Finesse shot there. Saved. Girona is my favourite underdog. Backed by the fans and not a multi-million-dollar corporation. They are owned by the City Group, who are owned by Manchester City. So, you know, there is that. Oh. Go on. Yes. Yes. We scored. And Eli has scored to make it 1-1. I tried to chip. I think it was Shilton on the thing. And, yeah. We got the rebound. I can't believe he didn't get back and like get it. The computer just skipped the replay. Thanks. Thanks. Like England, Uruguay, France, Portugal. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, one day, dude, I will. A lot of people request like the smaller teams, but I'll probably do like England and Portugal and France and stuff like that. You know, more towards the World Cup because they're going to be the better runs than the smaller teams. Although some of the smaller teams have good runs. Liechtenstein had a really good run when I did them over Christmas. Classic 11 fans here. They're all glory hunters. They're all glory hunters, you know. There's no way you can support a team like Classic 11 in real life if they did exist. It's crossed in. Oh, come on. I want Mauritania to finish this challenge. How long will it take for Mauritania to bottle this? Oh my god, that's outrageous, that ball. Good challenge. Mauritania here. How come they didn't play like this in the run we did just a minute ago? That's going to be a red card. No. What? I don't understand how that wasn't. But okay, he must have got the ball first. Stop sliding me out. Stop it. I'm trying to win. Oh no. Butrigeno. No. No. Butrigeno scores and it's 2-1. Damn it. I knew that Mauritania would bottle this. Hey JM, how you doing? I hope Leverkusen's squad won't fall apart in the summer transfer window. Players like Verts and Grimaldo should stay at least one more year. Is that Peter Crouch at the top? Who's the tall man? I think it is Butrigeno who you're on about. Peter Crouch wouldn't be on this team. He wouldn't be in the Classic 11. He is decent, but not like legendary to the extent that these players were. Crossed in, headed away. No! Oh, that was close. Right, what we need to do is bolster the defense a little bit so we can just deal with this, because Mauritania are obviously tired. I didn't realize that they had a star player. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, he's out of stamina. We're going to have to take him off. Who have we got? Who have we got? We're going to have to put on... let's put on... The strikers are fine. I want to take off Langlet because he hasn't actually done anything. I mean, these players are just absolute rubbish, aren't they, really? They're not going to do anything. 45 rated defender against... No, we're going to put Diang on. We're going to put Diang. Diang. Who's the worst one? Oh, actually, let's put him on. Yeah, okay. Cool. Same for Xabi Alonso. Pochettino did manage Soccer Aid. He did. He absolutely did. I like watching those Soccer Aid matches. They're quite fun. Crossed in. Oh, like they almost got that one off. Sidibe. Ah, he just doesn't have the strength to contend with Beckenbauer. Papin. He crosses it in and it's cleared away. And that wasn't a very good clearance by me. 85th minute. I don't know if these changes are going to do anything. Gascoigne. Oh my goodness. That was a hell of a goal by Gascoigne. Paul Gascoigne just scored a worldie against me. Look at this. What the hell? What the hell? That was insane. I mean, it's against Mauritania, but still, he just took it first time and it just went in. Oh, that was a really nice goal. I think I overhyped it a little bit, but that was really nice. And that's 3-1. Game over. Paul Gascoigne with the goal, and that is 3-1. Can we get back into the game? Go on. Oh no. Come on! Oh, no. I think we've lost this one. Classic 11 will win the World Cup. Mauritania will be losing this match. No! Oh, it's 4-1. It's 4-1. Damn it, Papin has scored, and it's just fallen apart now for Mauritania. The challenge has failed with Mauritania. We couldn't do it. And the defence there, man. I mean, they held on for quite a long time, Mauritania, but fell apart in this match. And yeah, well, I'm surprised that the match is still going on, to be fair. Can it give us a goal? No. Anguilla did play better. They did. They absolutely did. I think Anguilla are just all-round goated rather than Mauritania. Just go for it. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had that in your locker. How did you win with Anguilla but not Mauritania? I'm more used to Anguilla, really. I'm more used to Anguilla. If you've watched any of my Anguilla gameplays from before, I'm way more used to Anguilla. And Anguilla won on penalties as well, I believe. I'm fairly sure we dragged it to penalties. But here, it's still going on. How is this still going on? I don't understand. Like, they added time. It's just like, yep, until Mauritania win. And that is going to be game over. It's Classic 11 who have won the World Cup. Not too bad considering you're playing with Mauritania. Well, yeah, exactly. We scored as well. That's the thing. That's the thing. We scored. So, yeah. Not too bad. But, yeah. Paul Gascoigne's goal against me, that was really good. That was very, very good. Like, I don't think I've seen a goal like that for a while on this game. Very long time. Lloris is going to LA Galaxy. Nice. That would be a good move for him. I mean, at least we scored that. That was really nice. You know, Mauritania scoring against some of the best in the game. You know, that's something. That's something. The challenge was failed, but yeah, you know, not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. And sadly, guys, that is going to be the end of today's stream. Yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. You know, we did the Asia Cup, we did the Africa Cup, and then we did this. Yeah, you know, I'm really glad that I came back and started streaming. I hope you guys have a good evening or a good day, wherever you are. And keep it loco as always. And I'll see you again for the next stream or video. Cheers, guys. Thank you.